If you're gonna do it, at least do it with your player names, for fuck's sake.
How do I switch?
My name is too long.
I'm doing with my player name.
Oh shit.
You don't even have a picture.
How do you change that?
Basically at the bottom you see where it says as. You can click it
I
and switch
see.
to your
There we go.
thing. Yep. Okay. By the way,
There we
I
go.
started recording.
Do it.
I know.
I'm just gonna.
So did you grab a token for me? 'Cause I
You
totally can't
you
figure
already
out-
have one. Here's your token.
I do.
Merry
Wait,
Christmas.
okay. Happy Hanukkah. I mean, what?
Yep.
Oh god, no.
And the tokens are all linked to your character, so you should be able to control at least one of the
shit.
tokens that are there.
Okay. That hurt.
If you cannot control one of the tokens,
cannot
please
defeat
please
either.
let me know. So just like highlight all and pick one.
I'm gonna go dance in the fire.
By the way, god damn it, I'm clearing chat again. Stop. Enough is enough. You're now banned. You're now banned. Wait, let me kick you from the game.
Everyone is of class here.
I can tell. I can tell. So, is everyone ready to get started?
No.
Yes.
Let's
I only
get
have-
started.
I only have one answer.
Let's
It was
get
my
it
spam.
started in here. Let's
put 'em
get
in.
it started in hot.
Add a picture of this.
I should probably.
Gather around the campfire, everyone. Let's tell a story.
All right.
Fire song.
Oh, are we gonna do a Pandora style intro?
So basically, you guys are on a ship, and it gets shot down, and now you're stranded. And now Claptrap comes out and starts
Oh, God.
yelling at you about how you are his minions.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I like this already.
By the way, in this world, apparently ships only exist for this intro and nothing else.
Okay.
Alright.
Fantastic. I hated it.
So,
What does Claptrap exist though?
basically, I'm just gonna have you guys are on your way to a lovely town known as Goblin Tooth. It's not your end destination. Your end destination we'll call Parnast for now.
But the name of the campaign, this makes no sense.
What do you
Shut
mean?
the fuck up.
Thank you, Omega.
So, Goblin Tooth essentially is a town that's pretty well known because it's you travel through it to go places, and because of that, trade is very booming. Lots of adventurers pass through the area, and it's a really good place to stop and rest before you continue your journey elsewhere. So
Alright.
you are currently about 2 days away from Goblin Tooth, and you all are kind of sitting around a campfire. You can talk amongst yourselves. I'm just assuming that you all know each other, but you might as well introduce yourself because why not? You're bored and have nothing else to do.
Hello, fellow travelers. My name is Dane Bull. Pleasure.
I'm sorry, you cut out there.
Yep.
Well,
Hello, fellow travelers. My name is Damien Bullheart. Nice to meet you all.
Encore.
We want more. We want more.
What? You were supposed to introduce the rest.
You guys are supposed to introduce yourself.
Since seems to be the second most. Off to a good start.
I can tell, yes.
Fuck.
I am an unseen narrator. I cannot introduce you.
God, it's been too long since I looked at this character. You gotta give me a second.
That's perfectly fine.
Fuck, I definitely didn't forget the DD when I'm a clerk. That doesn't matter at all.
It doesn't matter. Literally, you can just say class,
yes, Carlos Ford,
race, whatever.
Workman Clerk.
I don't care.
Hi. I'll work out the voice at some point.
Brig ball.
No.
Not this time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I am Ferns, and I am a archaeologist, and I also dabble in the artificer class.
He is also a beep boop beep boop.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. That's very racist, but thank you.
Okay. I don't think we had Brad. No last name. Go introduce yourself.
Yes, I am Brad, no last name. I am an orphan, and I too used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee.
Okay,
It's a shame that you're
Nice.
still an adventurer.
Oh,
Anyway, and Shank.
Hello, I am Shank. I am an elf and a rogue. And I like to stab people and just give me your gold, and we'll all be good.
Sounds standard.
I have
So
some
you are
moral
currently being
objections
robbed
to
by
that.
her. So you each have to give her 1 gold piece. I'm kidding.
Fight.
Okay.
I'm not really gonna rob you.
Roll persuasion.
All right. So, like I said, you're about 2 days from the village, and it is a clear night. And while the air still carries the chill of late spring, luscious stars in the endless azure above seem to promise warmer days ahead. The ribbons of light shed by the full moon caress the landscape, with their inconstant arms shrouding hills and trees and tree and road. First in deep blue, then silver, then velvet, as the world around you takes a motionless, unreal quality that comes with the passing of midnight. A wave of darkness begins to spread across the tapestry of rolling hills laid before you, causing you to look skyward. A shadow, like the maw of a great beast, begins to crawl across the face of the moon. Even as you watch, a crescent of the full moon grows dark. Now half the moon is consumed, and by the time that you and your companions have roused, all that remains of the glowing orb above is a halo of silver light that hovers, crown-like, about a sphere of utter blackness. After a few
so
moments,
pretty.
the shadow retreats to whence it came, leaving the moon and landscape much as it was, although you are left with a lingering sense that something, seemingly just beyond your perception, has been changed forever.
I wasn't the only one that saw that, right?
Uh-oh.
This is bizarre.
We both did a bad thing, Fred.
We
I
done
think.
fucked up.
It was all because you guys
Thing
had
I've
your
seen.
conversation, you know?
I feel like I'm spinning out of control.
Ugh,
Oof.
I feel pain.
Yeah, trust me, when you speak, we do too.
All right. Would any of you like to either look down at your hands or look around or anything like
I'd
that?
like to examine the camp.
You would like to examine the camp? Okay, give me a roll.
Yeah. That's not very good.
And what's your
What modifier
investigation?
is it? Investigation. Okay. Investigation. Let me check my investigation. Oh,
It's
yeah,
2.
investigation.
It's 2. So 11. It's 11. It's fucking 11.
It's 11.
I want to check.
Okay,
for traps.
you notice a campfire and you notice a few tents.
May I
Oh.
investigate around too then?
Okay, go ahead.
Ugh, okay. Boop, boop. 10, and then that's a +5.
So 15. You notice that there's some really, really nice tents. One of them happens to have some purple flavor to it with a nice purple sleeping bag.
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to inspect everyone
Oh my
around me.
god. We're doing this game. Okay. Okay.
So would anyone like to inspect anything else?
Can I
I'm gonna check
inspect
for traps.
myself?
There are. Fine, check for traps. Go ahead, roll.
Yes. All right.
I would like to mention that you guys set up this camp.
5, 11. I got 11.
You notice that there are no traps set up in your own camp.
Fantastic.
All right.
Guys, I
Well,
think we're fine.
because Ferns had the highest, Ferns, you notice that within your palm, and basically everyone else, you notice the same thing. There is a shiny blue, like marble in the middle of your hand.
Oh shit, mother bitch!
Okay.
I dropped it.
Can I eat
It does not fall from your hand.
Fucking
Uh,
A!
I tried eating it.
It does
I
not
wanna
leave
hide
your
from
hand.
it.
I try to whip it from my hand.
You flail wildly, and it does not leave your hand.
I tried out my hand.
I want to stealth from the marble.
Oh my god. Oh boy. You're
Give me a roll in that stealth.
5 plus 8.
The marble doesn't realize that you're there, but it is still stuck on you.
I put my hand above.
Nice.
Okay, so
I tried yelling at Marble.
What?
I'm just gonna
Yell at
gently
it.
poke it.
you're gonna gently poke at it. Does anyone want to
Yeah.
wrap their hand around it, or
You know what? I take
I
my
will.
hands and just force
Okay.
them together very hard.
Ferns wraps his hand around the orb, and it smashes in his hand.
Well,
And-
crap.
A shiny light shines on the back of his hand that shows the image of a blue eye,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
glowing.
I
Okay.
do the same thing at Ferns.
Same thing happens to you. A blue eye summons on the back of your hand.
Nifty.
Can I do a check to see if I know what it is?
Sure. Roll roll Arcana.
Arcana. Okay. So that's plus 5.
What was it?
14 plus 5.
14? You do not know what it is.
Darn. Well, that was
Oh.
19. Damn. Okay.
Can I try to see what it is?
But by the three brothers, this can't end well, and I'm just gonna crush it, and then wait for the eye to appear above my hand as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I crush it to my forehead because I want a third eye.
Well, it still shows up on your hand.
Damn it.
Slap yourself in the face.
Literally, it's like BAM!
Alright. So have you all crushed it now?
I don't,
I don't think everyone
Brad has.
Yeah, I
hasn't.
don't think No Name has, so are you gonna crush it as well?
No.
Actually, wait,
Okay. You will just have a permanent marble on your hand until you decide to crush it.
10.
Fair enough.
gives you disadvantage in combat checks.
9.
I mean
6. You will lose the hand.
Okay, I will crush it.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm a sucker for peer pressure.
I was going to ask if I could high five him.
High five and just crush it yourself.
Yeah.
Great
Can I
job, you
high-five
didn't
Brad?
crush it. Okay. So you guys are gonna start you know, the night goes by, you all get a good night's sleep in your lovely tents and
We're
campfire.
just not questioning
And
this.
you guys are,
Okay.
you know, somewhat concerned, but you have no way of really knowing what this thing is. So you're hoping that maybe you can learn more when you go to the town, see if anyone might know anything about it.
Yeah.
But you continue on to the village, and you don't really experience anything weird or any significant events the 2 days that it takes you to reach the village.
All
Should
right.
have kept that marble intact.
And
We all
welcome
should have.
to not being able to see anything.
Yay.
Yeah.
My favorite town.
So, we have
Oh,
the
jeez.
lovely...
Ah, yes. Nothing.
That
like
is
it.
very green.
Thank you. I definitely did not make this map. Alright. So, and everyone is very, very tiny.
I love the
And
pixels.
Thank you.
You can always count them. There's one.
Who haven't I put
Oh, there
out
we
yet?
go.
There we go.
1080p.
And I think the only one I'm missing is that one. Okay, so you all should be there in some capacity.
Okay.
Can we move yourselves? No, we can't.
No, we can't.
It should have
Oh.
auto set it to you. That's annoying. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to pick. I can't even see who they are, so let's just blow them up for a second. For a
Oh,
second.
so that's what they do.
This is quite a turn of events.
You have now become giants. Where's the last one? I may have
we're
lost
missing
the.
one.
Yeah, I may. Where's the last one? I know I put out five there.
I'm hiding underneath someone's foot.
Hiding underneath someone's massive ass. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one here is Shank.
How did it get so big?
Basically, I made you big so I could see, because we're really tiny. Okay. I don't know why it didn't save you actually being there, but this one is Fern's.
Yay.
So now you have control. You are now disproportioned. This one is Brad No Name.
No, Brad, no name's so huge. There I am.
Yeah.
Well, he's still
I'll
pretty
make you
big.
guys smaller later.
See, I'm still holding the marble in my hands. You can see it.
Well, it's now officially yeah.
Zap.
You're still holding it for now. You might get tripped on by a bug and, have a good time. Okay, and then lastly we have
What is that gonna do to him?
this one over here. It's a great bug. It's and then this one is Damien Bullheart. Okay, so everyone should have their thing, right? Still
I mean,
massive.
I'm much more skinny than usual, but yes.
Here. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Oh wow, we are.
Okay.
And also upside down.
Welcome to the town. The town.
Pretty
The
small. town.
lovely, lovely town. So,
All right.
you guys know that the village is under the authority of Squire William Dellerson, who is basically is sworn to a baron who looks over everything, and then under the authority of him is someone named Sir Derek of Andersfin, who is the reeve that basically governs this area. There is also a council of people who help run it along with the reeve.
Okay.
So basically, the reeve is in. So, the squire owns the place, with under the guise of the baron, and then the reeve was basically put in to actually run the place, and he has a council that he looks to.
Right.
Okay.
The population of the city the town is roughly about 250 people. People, like I said, this is a very big trade place because of people going through this area.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep. And so basically you guys are at the front gate. You notice that the manor itself is very well fortified. It is further protected by a filled moat, which I will reveal. A lovely moat. Lovely moat.
Okay.
Okay. I'll actually just reveal this entire thing here.
Cannonball.
Someone cast Fireball and you die. So you reach it and you notice a moat with a drawbridge, which is right here.
Is the drawbridge for down?
The drawbridge is currently down. Um,
Are there any signs that say "Do not enter"?
there are no signs, but you also notice these here, this like black outline thing, is
Yeah.
a protective hedge of thorn bushes, roughly about 5 feet in height and thickness. And they're basically, as far as you can tell, they're all over the town, except for like right in front of the moat.
Are they vines or are they just branches?
They are thorned bushes.
Can I try taking one of the branches?
Sure if you want, but that might not
Okay.
make the landskeeper happy.
Yeah, I'll take consequences.
Okay,
Oh, no.
give me a stealth check because
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit more detail before you do that.
Okay.
There is a bunch of guards basically stationed throughout the place.
Hello, guys.
That basically walk around the border as well as are in some key locations.
Okay. So I'd have to stealth then break it off.
Basically. If you really wanted to, yes.
We're not with him.
No, we're just here, you know.
So, would
praise
you
the
like to
gods.
go take a branch?
What's his name?
You
again?
know what? Yeah, sure.
Oh
Okay.
my
Want some
God.
assistance? I can help
You know, yeah, can I have some assistance, please?
Do you
Roll.
want me?
Whoever's doing it, roll me a stealth check.
I'll do it, and I'll have advantage then, right?
I'm not giving you advantage for helping because that helping is literally just putting another person there for someone to see.
Okay.
Like, hey, look, this person's definitely not sneaking.
Okay. 10, and then that'd be +3. And
Uh,
do I get any other modifier from the help or no?
No, I'm just gonna say that you get away with it. No one notices it,
Okay.
and you
Like,
take a thorned branch.
Yay. That's becoming arrow later on.
Okay. So now
I
that you've
start
gone
walking
through
to the
there,
town.
the basically the only opening that you can see into the place is this here, and it seems that there are some wagons just kind of placed out here.
Okay.
Well,
The
let's just
wagons
jaunt on in.
seem to be pretty empty. Okay.
Let's just
Okay.
jaunt on in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I shall open up a little bit more.
Ooh.
So we'll open up about that much. And you can
Okay.
sort of kind of see the edge here. You can sort of kind of see the edge there. All right. So do you enter number 2, or would you like to go to 4? Would you like to just chill out? What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to 7.
Oh. I'll look around too.
Yeah, let's look around too.
I'm gonna look around
Okay.
7.
You have fun, bud.
Oh, by the way, did any of you want to explore 1 before we do that? Because I kind of
What's one?
forgot to point
Oh,
that
there.
out. You noticed
what's
it
the-
to when you walked by. You noticed it to be like a bunch of crosses and stuff like that. It's basically, you notice it to be a cemetery.
Oh, it's a graveyard.
Let's
Nothing's
not
fucking
defile
awesome.
graves.
Yeah.
Not right
I'm,
now.
What? You don't want to
No,
become
that's what
possessed?
Yeah,
All right.
references.
Trying to get
So
back for the-
yeah, that's basically a cemetery.
Okay.
Okay, so now you guys are at 2. This
Yeah, I think.
this appears
I'm
to
at
be
7.
a town square of sorts. You notice that there is a fairly large statue. It's a 15-foot tall statue, and it says, would any of you like to, investigate the statue at all?
I
I'll
will
lead.
investigate.
I'll investigate.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
goodness.
you notice that on the statue there is a plaque, and it says that it is the statue of Shedrig,
Okay.
and it mentions a him being basically the hero of the town.
Shendrig. Okay.
You also notice that there is about over, here-ish. You notice that there is a sort of kind of like a podium, and on the podium you see someone chained up, and he calls out to you. And he says, "Hello! Hello, how are you?"
Why, hello, good sir. How can I help you?
Omega,
What?
are you at 7? Was it your first year?
Yeah. Omega decided to go off on his own, so he's at 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to be that asshole, but
You
Alright.
made
I just thought you guys
Good
were just
try.
gonna go back to 1 and go to 7, so I just go to 2.
Nice try.
screw you. Yes, hello, seeming convict. How are you?
Hey, this was totally uncalled for. By the way, my name is Tivian the Unlucky. I mean, clearly, as you can see, I'm kind of in an unlucky situation here. If you could just kind of, help me and, try to help me out of here. This perch is kind of scary, and, I don't really want to be here.
How did you get in that situation?
Well, you see, there was kind of this, really, really pretty girl, and I wanted to try to impress her, so I went up to the watchtower, and I decided to ring the warning bell to hopefully impress the barmaid. And
He's only a fuel trick, my love. He's done no true crime.
and I got locked up for, trying to. They basically put me in the square for ringing the bell.
Did you get a death sentence, or are you just there?
No, it's much more of a humiliation sort of thing, of
Right,
making me sit here in, the semi-heat and just kind of wait. I mean, I'll be released fairly soon, but I really would rather not stay here if I don't have to. Maybe there's a way I can help.
Is there anyone selling just unripened tomatoes? Just a little too ripe.
They're not. But
Okay,
you do.
I see.
If you want to give me investigation for tomatoes, actually.
That's,
Can I help him on that?
Sure, you can either do it separately or give him help. It's up to you.
He gained. Well, the help would be he gets like a modifier, right?
Help, he gains advantage. If you do it separately, it's just yours versus his.
I'll look also then.
Okay.
I'll use my own.
Alright.
So
I got
your
a
investigation is 16 and
17.
17. Okay, so you notice that there are a lot of actual wagon tracks that seem to be in specific places, as well as just normal wagons that get passed through. And it seems to be that this is where a market is held once a week, approximately. You don't exactly know how often, but it looks like they put a bunch of carts here, and you make a logical assumption that it's something to do with like a farmer's market or something like that.
May I ask the town fool when the market is held?
His name is Tavian. And he says, "Oh, it is held every Wednesday.
And may I ask what today is?
Today is a Monday, my dear friend.
No, I'm asking the DM. I'm not asking NPC.
Today is Monday, my dear friend."
Okay, thank you.
I mean, is there any real harm in helping this guy? I mean,
the guards might get a little upset with us.
Yeah, we're new here. We should probably not screw it up.
This whole
Yeah.
time I've been stealthing towards him.
That's fine.
Stealthing.
There are no guards nearby.
Oh,
Currently.
I
yeah,
got
no,
an
see her.
18.
There are no guards nearby. You don't have to worry about it.
I'm
Oh,
stealthing anyway. I'm in that bush, man.
Yep.
I got
How about
You're in
I try using
the bush.
intimidation
You're
to try
actually
to get the
behind
truth out of him?
like the perch where he is. You're underneath the perch, like.
Okay. I'm gonna try. I want to try and pick his shackles.
Okay.
What do I roll for that?
Do you have thieves tools?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Roll plus Dex modifier plus proficiency.
12 plus. Plus 4, 16.
No,
What's
I want to join you.
Where's proficiency? Oh, plus
Proficiency is
18.
2 at this level.
18 total.
Okay. You release his chains and he thank you, my dear friends. I really appreciate you releasing me from here. Is there any way I can help? Would you like me to come with you? For I am Tavin the utmost grateful.
I pat him
What?
down.
What did you say?
I pat him down.
He has nothing really on him currently.
All right.
I shove him back towards the shackles.
Oh my god!
No,
I'm going to grab Tavin.
I'm
Tavin,
actually glad I'm not
we
there.
will make you something better than Tavin the Grateful. You shall become Tavin the Apostle.
Ah.
Okay, so you also now have unlocked your first special thing that I have decided to do.
Oh, good.
Oh, shit.
And you now have Tavin in your journals.
Oh,
Uh,
You
that's
don't really
nice.
know much about him, besides the fact that, you know, so his name was...
there we go. No.
Tavin
Tavin the Unlucky.
the Grateful. He changed his name to
He
the
don't have
Grateful.
a bio for me.
Well,
Or
he
does
doesn't.
he
He
just-
doesn't right now. Basically, he's a
Blank slate.
yeah. He's sort of kind of a blank slate. But as Shank, give me a roll.
Okay. 12. Yeah.
12. What's your? Let's see. Okay,
Why
you
can't
have
I-
quite high intelligence. You notice just kind of by the way he looks and his kind of nature that he is actually a thief.
All right.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna keep that to myself on the DL.
Okay. And what? Thank you for freeing me. I really appreciate it. Can I help you with your journey? Can I, help you with anything?
I do the whole
I
eye
mean-
thing, like I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I guess there's
He.
no
I'm just
So actually, one second. Okay, he doesn't even know that you're a rogue. I rolled a 2. He doesn't know that you're a rogue.
The all black, the cloak, the whole
Yep.
face cover.
He just
okay.
thinks that you're a normal adventurer of some sort. He sees many people come by. You could be a farmer for all he knows.
Not so
Back in my
wise.
day.
So he is thankful, and he goes, "Do you mind if I, I'll be back in a little bit. I just need to collect some of my things, and then if you want, I can help you with your journey."
Oh. Yes.
Hey, I
Yes,
would
of course.
suggest someone tailing him.
I'll tail him if you want.
Yes, please.
Well,
Don't
why
be
must
silly.
I'm going to indoctrinate him.
You're interesting.
So would you like to keep the lovely Tavin?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in.
Yes.
Tav-
Let's have a
Tavin,
group vote. Let's have a vote.
Yep.
So this is fair, not just screaming.
a
yes.
group vote.
Omega is not involved because he was.
Yeah, Omega is not involved. Everyone else
I-
type yes or no in chat. Sure, no. Yes. Yes. Okay. So,
Alright.
although he
Oh, good.
hasn't officially joined your party,
Fine.
although he hasn't officially joined your party, he has joined the party. Unfortunately, I was dumb and didn't actually get a token for him, so 1 second while I get a token for him.
Brad, may I ask why you don't want him long?
Because he looks shifty. I don't
Yeah, that's
trust him.
fair.
I
But
believe in honor and only honor.
I mean, he basically only got in trouble because he was trying to hit on a girl.
yeah, he's just a love truck fuel. So
Like-
So he says.
likely story.
Dun, dun, dun.
no, but he's easily convincible, and I will turn him into the greatest apostle I've ever had.
Okay.
The fire
Better,
scenario.
or I'll
Oh.
crush you.
I'm just
I'd like
here
to
for
see-
the ride. I mean, if we really had to, he doesn't look like he'd put up much of a fight.
Wow. Wow, you immediately go for the worst one, sir. He,
I mean, he's not wrong.
he's pure. You shut up.
1 second. While you guys are having fun with that, I'm just gonna do this, and here is your lovely Tavern the Great, the Grateful.
I
Thank
still
you.
enjoy the. I still enjoy
Where? Behind me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Told you stay
Yeah.
where I can see you.
Okay, well he's running off, so he's gonna run off this direction.
Shank was
Following.
what tail. Yeah.
Okay, well you follow him basically into this house. He's basically just going home to collect his gear so he can be helpful.
I'm keeping tabs on anything of value.
Oh,
Mental
God.
notes.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, we will now go to would you like to explore the town square anymore?
Let's see what our Omega is up to.
Okay, going towards number 7. Before going in, so outside, you notice a sign that says the Staggering Dragon Tavern.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Okay.
This might be a good place for some information. I shall
Okay,
proceed
so you walk in and you are greeted by a young woman by the name of Rebecca. She is a
Rebecca, do
tall,
you know
slender
Tavern?
woman with red hair, green eyes, and green eyes. And she goes,
Hello.
hello, what, how can I help you?
Tell me about Tavern.
I was wondering if
You are not here. You are part of the other group.
So it's just Omega.
Yeah.
It's just Omega currently, because he
Oh,
decided
damn
to
it.
go off on his own.
I got thirsty.
Yeah, screw you guys. Exclude yours, I exclude from mine.
Oh, hey,
Anyway,
look, a falling rock.
Oh, jeez, no.
Dodge.
Not again.
All right, Omega. How are you? How can I help you? You don't look like you're from around here.
Can you see anything strange on my hand?
I mean, you have that blue thing. Is that like a tattoo or something?
No, it is some strange mythical eye that appeared on me for some reason. I was wondering if anyone in this town might know about this.
I don't know if anyone in particular would know about it, but if it's, do you know if it's like magical or something like that? Because if it's magical, you can try to potentially talk to the cleric, the priest.
Absolutely. Where can I find the cleric or priest?
The priest is in, I forget exactly what it's called. 1 second. There's a lot of places here. Why can I not find it? There's like 22 places I have to look through, so.
Oh, of course.
It,
Uh,
take your
Why would
time.
you-
I'm just gonna search.
We don't have to
function.
explore all of them, she said.
You don't
It's
have
down
to,
yonder.
but if you want, you can.
I say we do.
If you, his name is Brother Rossby, and you can find him in the church. It's the stone temple building.
Thank you. How much is a drink? I feel like I should at least pay for something.
Well, it depends upon what type of drink that you're looking for. We have some great stuff. Actually, since you're not from around here, I can let you know that we have some specific wine that's actually brewed right around here. We also have some mead. We have some goat's milk. We have, but I should let you know that if you're looking for like food, because we also serve a lot of food, the food is all you pay for a meal, not for individual stuff, and then the drinks are extra.
I see.
Also, have you started to sort of kind of look around the room while you've been talking?
Yes.
Okay, well, you notice that this tavern is a very upscale sort of tavern. It's more upscale than you're normally used to. It's it's very also neat, so everything is very clean. It's very professionally done. You notice that there is a bar as well as a stage where you have some live music being played. And there are a bunch of tristle tables set up in the center of a semi-large common area with with dozens of booths that are against the wall. Each booth has a little archway entry where curtains can be drawn to conduct business. And they allow for basically privacy and for people to do business.
Wow, this is the nicest bar I've ever been to.
Why, thank you. I try to, I try to pretty regularly, make this place nice. We do also, if you're interested in some food, we have some lovely breads, we have some stews, and we have a really unique roast hawk currently.
What kind of bread do you have?
What did you say?
What kind of bread do you have?
Well, it's just like we have a normal white and we have a normal wheat bread.
I'd like some wheat bread with some goat milk.
Okay, so you would like some wheat bread and goat milk. So, like I said, they don't. Well, okay, I guess I can charge you for just. Would you like just the bread, or do you want a meal? Because normally, you come here and you eat as a meal.
Sure, I'll have a meal.
Okay, so that meal will cost you 3 silver. Because it's roughly lunchtime, so it'll cost you about 3 silver. And you wanted the goat's milk?
Yes.
And the goat's milk will cost you another silver. So the entire meal costs you 4 silver.
I think, let me check my pockets quick.
All of you should have plenty of gold.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but isn't like 1 gold 100 silver?
Yep. Yeah, it's 100 if I remember correctly.
Well, I don't exactly have silver, but I have a gold piece to give you.
I mean, hey, if you want to add a tip, I'm perfectly fine with you adding tips.
You know what? For the information and the kindness you've given me, consider it just as a tip.
Wow, thank you. That's very generous. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
No problem, fair lass.
Oh man, he is.
I shall go set a table.
She leads you over to a table, and at this point, we'll let. I did not mean to draw. Clear drawing. At this point, we'll let the other people go for a bit. Do you want to go join him? What would you?
What numbers do we have to choose from?
I'll be honest, I really don't
Currently,
care right
you
now.
can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, and 11.
Just,
But
11.
I mean,
what-
you can
what-
continue to explore the town's grounds if you would like.
I'm gonna go check out 5.
I'll
Okay.
join Brad.
Okay, so you guys are going to 5. I'm also actually. Let me get a notepad so I can just mark where you guys have been. Okay, so you guys have gone to 1, 2, 5, and 11. All right. So also
Don't
for
forget 7.
did we 7? Which one's 7? Oh, I did 11. Why did I do 11? It was 7.
Because you're the big stupid.
I can
You want
rhyme
that
very
Slurpee, bro?
I can rhyme very well. Let me change that mark to be 7, not 11. Okay, and then so you guys are going to 5. I'm also going to. You have learned about Rebecca, so you can get her on your list as well. Very basic, information, but
Okay. I've learned about the church. I'm gonna
okay.
go there
And
next.
now we have number 5. So this is sort of as you start walking up to it, you notice that nearly half of this structure is, sort of kind of out in the open, with basically a semi-makeshift counter that runs roughly down the middle. You find various barrels and crates stacked throughout the area. It kind of looks like a mess. Almost like a tornado has gone through the place.
Okay.
Currently, there is nothing set up on the counter. It is just kind of empty. You can notice some like bits and scraps of where nuts and berries might have potentially been. And as you walk in, you are greeted by a person who appears to have been kind of crying recently, and he walks up to you and goes, "Hello, are you new here? Well, why are you here?"
Just checking the place out. Are you okay?
Uh, yeah, yeah, it's nothing, nothing really. There's just been a lot going on recently, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry the place is a mess. Usually people don't really come around here unless it's the like during the market.
Hmm. What do you sell?
I am a grocer, and basically we have fruits and berries and vegetables and nuts. It all kind of depends upon the season, though.
Do you have
Um,
anything that we can buy?
I don't on me. I mean, usually they go to the market, when the market's up. I mean, it's just. Sometimes I just need some time to myself, so I usually only really sell things one day a week.
Can you tell us anything about this town?
Um, I mean, it really depends upon what you want to know, but how much do you know about this town and its stories?
I know nothing.
Nothing. Well, could I do a history check to see if I know anything?
Sure.
Okay. Roll d20, and I'm pretty sure it's a +5. It is a +5. Okay. Wait.
What town?
Goblin Tooth.
No,
Was
no,
the slash
no.
effect anything or no?
What town? You don't know what town this is. You
Oh,
don't even know
gotcha.
where you are at this point.
Okay.
You think that this place
Yes.
might have been invented by aliens.
I predicted that in my mind.
Okay.
You think that all the people here might be secretly lizards, but you're not entirely sure about that. So,
One sec.
um, so
No. It was the slash. The slash makes it a 1. Just
oh,
watch.
did it not actually?
Yeah, it
Oh,
makes it a
okay,
one.
so it didn't actually roll. Okay, so
Like,
actually
it's
do a
usually
roll.
red.
Actually do a roll.
Okay, that Well,
You
it's
still,
a-
you don't think that it was made by aliens, but you think it was made by, people, potentially.
Okay.
Maybe frogs.
Potentially.
On the
Maybe
off
frogs.
chance, maybe frogs.
It's
Or
not
or
a
maybe
failure.
goblins. It's called Goblin Tooth. Maybe it was a goblin stronghold. Who
Okay,
knows?
I'll take that. It was a
Um,
goblin stronghold, though.
So,
Do you know about the guy that was
he-
being held
well,
prisoner?
you first of all, you asked him about some of the backstory of the town, and he goes,
I have so many questions.
the town itself is fairly, it's really just relative stronghold sort of for people who are passing by, and we often get a lot of people in here through trades and stuff. We recently had a pretty big battle, and it's a pretty legendary battle. I mean, you can really ask anyone in the town about it. And during that battle, my brother wasn't found, and his patrol was lost somewhere. And it's all my fault. I just it's all my fault. I couldn't. And
That's
he just
awkward,
breaks
but-
down
That's
into
very
tears.
much.
What
was the fight against? Do you know?
By the way, just looking at him, he appears to be a very unhealthy thin man with a reddish nose. And he appears to be also slightly drunk. Like
Drunk.
you see, like, in the corner of the room there are probably like 6 bottles of wine.
Okay.
And he goes, how do you not know? I mean, there's, I mean, we were fighting, they were fighting goblins, and, they just, it was part of the whole, the Goblin War and stuff like that, and then, he goes and then about like, so my brother went missing, and then about like 2 months ago my wife died, and I don't really have anything left to live for. Like, it's all my fault. I assume my brother's dead, but there was no body. I have no way of knowing for sure.
Where was the patrol lost? Do you know?
It's at a place that's called the Battle of Shrig's Pass. That's where the thing was. I don't know exactly where the patrol went. But that was the main battle. I was actually the only one who survived that battle, and then, but I was really injured, and then they tried. We sent out people to try to find the goblin lair and stop this whole thing, and because I was injured,
kill the goblins?
Davis went out there and he never came back. He went somewhere in the Wildwood Mountains. It's like to the northwest of the village. I mean, even the Revere himself went out to search for them, but they weren't able to find anything.
What was his name? And for that matter, what's your name?
His name is Davis, and my name is Edward. We are, I will give you Davis's stuff.
Thank you.
Or, Edward's stuff. Edward the Grocer. Edits, and it is now in your journals.
Thank you.
And, I will also add an additional piece of information that was in the DM only section.
Ooh.
Because you now, well, my DM only. Just so you can kind of, because he kind of told the story.
Mhm.
So, there you go. Is there anything else you'd like to do here, or?
Would you like? Well, was the goblin lair even cleared out?
They never found the layered stronghold. They left, and we haven't seen them since. And now,
If you can provide us with any information, we might be able to help.
uh,
Uh,
I can't. I mean, besides like what I said, where it's to the northwest of the village in the Wild Wolf Hills.
all right.
Well,
You could probably find a map or something if you talk to the Ravi, but that's about the best you can
Where
get.
is the shop then?
What what type of shop are you
Well,
looking
the
for?
Ravid or whatever.
Ravi is it's a person, not a
Oh,
shop.
it's a person. Oh, where? So where could we find this Ravid?
I mean, if you're gonna find him, he would probably be in maybe the barracks.
Okay.
I mean, he's really like he's the person who's running this, entire place. He's really doing a lot of stuff. So I mean, he could potentially be anywhere. Like I don't really know
Can you point us
exactly
in the
where
direction of
he
the barracks?
is.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Can you point us in the direction of the barracks?
The barracks are. Let me get the number. The barracks are this way.
That way. Okay. And would you know if there's a general store here?
Again, it's kind of what are you looking to buy, or because
Pretty much adventure supplies, things like that.
yeah, but we have a lot of lot of, and he just passes out.
Okay.
Like
Well,
he's been pretty drunk, and you've dragged on the conversation far longer than he probably would like to have been
Yeah.
on.
Should we go link up with everybody else and discuss the plan?
Before that, so he was outside the shop, or was he still inside?
No, he was inside the shop. You went into the
Okay.
shop. If you want to do a little bit more investigation into the shop, you're welcome
No,
to.
I was just going to ask if I could just prop him up on a barrel or something, so he's not like
So
that bad of a
the
position.
grocer itself is
Yeah.
also his residence.
Yeah.
So
Um,
it's his house as well as his work.
yeah, but he just passed out on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can
you
I
can put him
a
in bed.
or something?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
put him
can
in
I
bed.
put him in bed?
I
Yeah.
want to look around.
Give me an investigation.
I'll assist with that, but as a yeah.
Okay, 13. What's your modifier? It's investigation.
Yeah, so that is
+4.
17.
You basically
Okay.
you find a bunch of barrels. Within the barrels, you can find a few things of meats and stuff that were left over. You also find that basically, besides the place just being a mess, there is alcohol littered everywhere.
Nice.
Like in every hidden compartment, every hidden, everything that you can find. It's all just alcohol.
Could I take a bottle?
Sure. I'll say that there is one probably half empty currently.
Gross.
Rest is just empty.
The rest is just empty. He's been hammering down like alcohol after alcohol.
Okay, then I'll just leave it.
Okay.
Well then.
Well then, indeed.
Okay.
I'll put him to bed, and that'll
Alright.
be that.
He
Shall we
doesn't
go
even
try to
move.
find
He
this,
just he's
guard dude?
completely passed out.
Or should we
Sure.
link
I'm
up with everybody first?
Let's find the guard dude so we have all the information to relay.
And Tavian now emerges because he is wait 1 second.
How do we know he didn't steal her identity?
Okay.
Someone frisk him.
One second. Do. Okay. So
Okay.
you now have Tavian the Geared, who is spotting you.
Tavian the what?
Tavian the Geared.
Weird.
That's almost as bad as no last name.
Tavian the Geared, who is, as you can tell, his quirk is the fact that he will change his name based on the situation.
Nice.
That's not even like anything homebrewed or anything. That's literally in the module.
I respect that.
So there's
page
there's
is
there's a
this?
lot of things that I find kind of funny. So Tavian the Gear just kind of joins you and he's like, "Hey guys, how you doing? You having fun exploring the town?"
Duh.
Tell us about the goblins.
Yeah.
What about the goblins? I mean, goblins are pretty much everywhere.
Was there a big battle?
Yeah,
I mean, there's been a huge war that's been going on for ages. Haven't you heard about, the Goblin War? Goblins and humans have been at war for, God,
We're very
like
No,
centuries.
we roll 4s. We're pretty stupid.
What is a 4?
it's a number. Count.
If you want me to
I mean,
put you
yeah,
back
I
in
know
this
that,
track,
but I don't understand
I
what this
will.
roll 4 is. Do you put like wagons and you just roll wagons down a thing? I have no clue.
Yeah, that's close enough. Close enough.
He has never done any gambling, so he has no clue what dice are.
I take out my dice and show him.
Ooh, pretty. He grabs one and kind of just like looks at it, and then just
I would
hands
punch
it
him
back.
in the face if he tried to touch it.
Well,
Oh my God.
give me a roll then, because
those
he
are
just
probably pretty
he grabbed him to
personal.
look at him.
He touched your dice.
He-
11.
What a pervert.
11?
What I add.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna assume it's unarmed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so add you're not proficient in unarmed, so add strength to it.
12.
Okay, so a lovely 12, and that does not, you like kind of playfully give him a little punch, and he's like, "Yeah, I like you too," and he gives you a little punch back, and then hands you your dice back.
I look at him disgusted.
I'm just one
You brought
second.
this
I'm
on
gonna
your-
give him a. Nope, he still doesn't know you're a rogue.
Oh yeah, I
You
kept
two are
tab of
retarded.
everything he took out of his mouth, by the way, so...
So if you kept tabs on that, give me a stealth roll.
15 plus 8.
Okay, yeah, he
Wow.
didn't notice.
I
Yeah,
finally
just a-
rolled something good.
So you notice the fact that basically, he basically has a rapier now. He has a short bow now, and he basically has, leather armor because you are creepily watching him change.
Totally okay with that. No
That's
fucks
why-
given.
That's why
He
touched
he
your
basically
dice.
has nothing. He has nothing else on him.
He has
Not even like
literally-
thieves' tools.
Nothing.
Not even
He's-
like thieves' tools. He's wearing
This
armor,
bitch.
no clothes under the armor.
Ew.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Disgusting.
It started
Okay.
to chafe.
Stuff's hanging out everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
He's now climbing on the statue, so you get a better view of his ass.
His new name is Tavin the Unsightly.
You know,
So-
we don't need those Skyrim mods in this.
Wait. There we go. He is now Tavin the Violated because you were watching him change. Except he didn't know about it, so he's still the geared. Okay.
But in our hearts.
Moving.
In your eyes. I didn't say shit.
Okay. So, he's just gonna tag along with you. Omega, are you still eating?
We skipped Brown.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just asking if Omega's still eating.
No, I think I've finished my.
Okay. So you won't be part of this, but just until later. And where were you going, Brown?
So what is number 6?
So from what you can see from where you are, 6 appears. You can see double doors in the front of it. It is in front of this long, low building. The double doors are currently open, and inside you can see what appears to be bits of gear and stuff like that.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. I'm gonna go and walk on, man.
Okay, well, as
you
you approach, you see a sign that says trading post.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Let's pop on and let's see what there is to.
Okay.
Buy me a chocolate bar.
So, you are. Let me just verify one thing real quick.
Chocolate?
You are
Did you just say chocolate?
wow.
Oh.
You are probably the one person that wouldn't fall for this. Okay, so, so once you're inside, you can see that there are piles of items. And you see a man who is very short, very hairy, and from about 10 feet away appears to be a dwarf. But to you, you notice that he's just a really small midget human. Anyone else probably would have confused him for a dwarf.
But,
And so as you go through, he is currently, dealing with someone else. He kind of sees you and waves, and he lets you kind of walk around a little bit.
all right, and it's just the basic adventuring goods store.
Yeah, it's basically you can buy basically anything that you're particularly looking for that's adventure gear. It's anything. If there's something specific and he doesn't have it, you can essentially you can have him order it and it'll be there in a few days, assuming it's not like an something exotic.
Right. Okay.
So would you like to talk to the man?
Well, I'm gonna wait till he finishes up with the other patron and
Okay.
Josh on over.
So he goes through and he says, "Hello, I'm sorry for the wait. How are you doing? It doesn't appear that I've seen you around here before."
No, we're just I'm here with a group of acquaintances at best, passing on through.
That's great. I mean, we get a lot of adventurers and people who come through. Is there anything that I can help you with? I have, a bunch of stock. If there's anything that I don't have here, I can try to get it for you, and you should be able to get it in a few days' time.
Huh.
We
Alright, well,
only offer the best prices for our lovely adventurers and kind here.
You wouldn't have to have some kind of healing potion or something, would you?
Healing potion. I think I might have some in the back here. Yes, I have one. I have one healing potion.
Huh. All right. Well, how much might that be?
So that would be roughly about 60 gold.
All right. No offense. That's a little above what I carry on me.
Okay. I understand that it might be a lot, but hear me out here, okay? This is a very, very nice healing potion. It can cure lots of health, And if you're, if you're really good about it, because I see you, and I can see you're also a dwarven kind, and fuck, I messed that up. Never mind. Ignore that.
I'm sorry. Were you
It's
just trying to
it's the
erase-
complete. That was a complete slip up in my brain. He gets very
Sounded
offended
racist.
if you call him a dwarf. So, that completely ignore that line.
Okay.
Since I can see that you are clearly a man of honor and you have a majestic beard, I think I can throw in something special for you. Maybe like a portable ram. I
Sounds
mean,
like he's hitting
you can
on
take
you.
down some beautiful doors with this.
I
And
thought
that's for the full 60 gold.
Well, yeah, for the full 60 gold, I can maybe give you a healing potion and a nice portable ram.
I'd take it.
I also hear
mind.
hear that the ladies love a good ram, but that's just between us.
Yes. Okay. We'll
Told you he was a pervert.
You're not even in here.
I'm a sorcerer. I'm everywhere.
yes. Trust me. We know.
I don't know how it works.
We'll circle. We'll circle back.
I mean,
to
I
this,
can't guarantee that next time that you come here, I'll have this amazing ram. I mean, these things go like crazy, and to think you can have a nice portable ram to take wherever you go. You get those deadly doors that get in your way, or anything
I'm just
stops you,
gonna-
and you can just
gonna-
ram it down.
Just gonna gesture to the warhammer on my back, and then just.
Oh,
gonna
you think
follow
that
up.
little hammer is gonna help you? This ram is primed and ready to take care of any door you need. Anything
That's
you
how
know.
He's now a redneck.
Here, you see this door back here? I'll even let you try it on it. I would
Sir.
like to mention that my accents are not consistent, and they will change over the course of this story.
Sir, I see that you're clearly both a half human stature and in mind. Perhaps if you could just give me advice, and I'm gonna point to the blue eye-looking thing on it. If you could tell me where I get this looked at, because it just showed up for lack of a better word, and I'm not quite sure what to do.
That is something weird indeed. I don't have any clue what that might be. I have no clue who would be able to help you with such a thing.
There
That is
isn't anyone in town that specializes with like magic or any like resident wizard by chance.
not particularly. We do have a a priest, and he might have an idea, but I'm not sure even he would know what this is. I've never seen something like this at all, ever,
All right.
in all my years.
All right. Well.
But
thank you.
going back to the topic at hand,
Oh,
we have the ram, and the ram is beautiful. Like, just look at the art on this ram.
yes. It even looks like someone just took a ram, taxidermied it, and yes, violated it in all the wrong ways. Yes, I agree. Very nice. Very nice. That being said, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm sure I'll do without the ram.
All right, but before you go, I know the ram is a little different. Not many people are interested in the ram, even though the ram is an excellent choice. But I have this rare limited edition miner's pick that I've
Ooh.
definitely got from a friend. It is by far one of the best picks for mining diamonds. Like, just think of all the money you could get from mining diamonds with a
How about
pick.
this? If I buy a chocolate bar for 1 copper, you'll let me leave.
I mean, I don't have any chocolate bars. I don't
Then,
know.
then that's all, sir.
I mean, fine. If you would like to go, we are always here. I cannot guarantee
I
that we will have the items in stock, but by
I
all
hope-
means,
I
enjoy
hope
your
for your
day.
sake
Have
by the
a
time I get back, you
wonderful
don't
day.
have I hope for your take by the time I get back, you don't have that ram. You have a good one now. And I'm just
Oh,
going
okay,
to very
okay.
quickly, leave and just make a very audible sigh and curse his name to the gods when
Okay, so you have now unlocked what was his
Oh yeah, I
name
didn't
again?
ask his name. I just marked him.
Rumden.
Rumden.
Rumden. You have now unlocked the Rumden.
But just
Rubbed
keep
in the creepy.
Rumden the fairy.
Rumden, the
Jesus.
apparently I'm a dumbass who can't actually figure out that it's not supposed to be a dwarf. I don't know how I got that confused. It's literally he gets upset and throws a fit if someone calls him a dwarf.
I was really waiting to like insult him with that, but you're a half wit and half human.
Basically what it says is both Rumden and dwarves are insulted by this confusion.
Yeah, I would.
And the fact that I confused it is probably the best part. Okay.
One last thing before we carry on back to Omega, obviously, the worst part of this all. Did he point out exactly where the clergy was in the town?
No, he just you were kinda in such a hurry to leave that
Yeah, that's fair.
you were honestly not even paying attention to like what he was saying at all.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
I
believe
just
was
I
told
watched
by
this.
the church.
But give me a investigation.
Who?
Actually, just give me a roll. Give me a roll. 13. I'm gonna say you cannot see where it is.
It was a 17. The other one was red, no last
Oh,
name.
that was okay.
And
So
the 20 was me just typing in for it to roll 20.
yeah.
It's 17 plus
7. No, you're fine.
Good.
You're fine. You're fine.
plus
17's
2.
fine.
It's a 19.
So you notice, no one else really notices because no one's really paying attention that much. You notice that,
Ah,
which looks to be, from what you can
Really?
tell, the top of a church.
religious. Got it.
Okay, I go to the church.
You can't see that, Omega.
I was told
You-
where the church was by the.
You have not. Oh yeah, you were told about it. Yeah, so you can go to the church if you would like. Would you like to go
I'm
with
going
the
to the
with
church.
the party? Because you can now see. If I'm not on reveal, you can now see them heading towards where's Brown? This one too.
I'm gonna tag
Brown's
along.
starting to head towards the church this way.
Okay.
So you can kind of see him if you want to follow and go with him.
I'm gonna go around because, well, it's always better when we're in a group.
Okay. Anyone else want to go with them?
Good, sir.
I did try and get that
Tavian's
chocolate
just
bar.
gonna follow you and just be like, "Adventure! Let's do this!"
Oh, good. He's cracked.
I'll go
it.
with him.
I'm like a
All
fun
right.
person.
So our lovely other two here can now
Yes.
see this area, as well as you can
Ooh.
start to see parts of that.
Man,
You
I could go
you
for a
have
chocolate
you
bar
have
right
not
about
gone to you have not gone to 12.
13 or 14.
Yep.
No.
Basically, you can go to any one of those that you want. You were told that you might be able to find
Ravi.
the Revi in
The Ravi. Okay.
in the barracks.
Barracks. Okay. So yeah, I guess you want to keep going after the Ravi or whatever.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Okay.
Okay.
We enter the
So,
barracks.
the barracks, as you were told before, is surrounded by stout palisade of heavy logs. The barracks is constructed of large, undressed, sexy blocks of gray stone with a tiled roof. It is 1 story high, with an opening being crosslet arrow slits spaced at regular intervals in each wall, and a stout oaken door, reinforced with iron bands and studs.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay. So we just what do you want to do? Enter, knock.
Should we knock?
Yeah, I say we knock.
Okay. You knock, and you hear some rustling inside as a few watchmen come to the door
They're
and
putting their pants on.
basically go, hello. How can we help you?
We're looking for Derevi.
Oh, you're looking for Sir Derek. Okay. Yeah, he's currently busy. Is there anything that we could help you with?
We seek information about the Goblin Cave.
Lair.
Oh,
Lair.
the Goblin Lair. I mean, we haven't exactly been able to find it, but if sure, I mean, I can kind of see if he's there. 1 second, and one of them leaves and goes to talk with the Revi.
Okay. So are there other guards there too then?
Yeah, there's about 4 guards just kind of sitting there.
I asked one of them how their day is going.
Oh, it's been pretty uneventful. Town secure. We're just kind of chilling at this point. We don't really have much to do right now. I mean, the Revi's always trying to improve defenses and stuff like that. So I mean, for the most part, we're just watching the border and making sure this town's safe. We don't want to have you folks, get in trouble.
All right. Oh, would you mind telling us a little about Tavian?
Tavian. Oh, you're talking about yeah, he's kind of new. He just kind of arrived like a few days ago, and he went up and rang the bell. The bell's supposed to be there for emergencies and stuff. Like, it's to put us all on guard, and honestly, it wakes us up half the time. So, we're kind of pissed when it happens, because it means that we have to go on guard. We have to watch for things. We have to figure out what's going down. And basically, it puts the whole town in panic.
What an idiot.
So,
Yeah.
usually our normal thing is we lock him up in the town square. We basically let him sit there for a few days, and then once they've sat there for a few days, it's enough humiliation that hopefully they won't ever do it again.
So how many times has he done this then, or was it just the once?
It's just been this once. We hope that he'll learn his lesson and he won't do it again. But
I see.
I mean,
Okay.
he's still there, so we don't really have to worry about him doing it currently.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So
What
at
else
this
can you tell us
point, the other one comes back, and the Revi is with him,
Okay.
and he goes, hello, how can I help you?
We were just looking for information about this Goblin War that's going on and what the lair or where it is.
Okay. Before I do that, I'm just gonna describe the room a little bit more, because you've now gone
okay.
a little bit further.
Okay.
Basically, you can tell that the barracks are for about 24 village watchmen,
Okay.
and their commanders. So you can tell that this is basically where all of them live and stuff like that. It is also, you can kind of sort of get the impression that this is where Sir Derek works, like where he
Okay.
spends most of his time. And you also can see that there are a few temporary prisons where basically you just see basically a few jail cells. And then
Are they empty?
you see you see a guard room with sets of 2 bunks, with doors that are wooden, and the interior, you have interior walls to your left and right. There are doors on the left that say captain's quarters, and the Reeves office where he came from, what you're assuming is the office, is on the left, and on the right looks to be a bunch of more cells and another room.
Okay. Can we tell if the cells have anyone in them or not?
You don't see anyone in there, but you notice the walls of cells are bricks, and they border against the exterior wall, and that the doors are identical to the entry door, but they have a keyed lock, and they have oaken bars that can be placed on the barrack side.
Okay.
You also see that it can hold about 5 prisoners, or if they needed to, twice that for a short amount of time.
Okay. Interesting. So, yeah.
So yeah, he comes in. He is a trim, well-built man with brown hair, a finely trimmed beard, and blue eyes.
Okay.
You can tell his military demeanor basically just by looking at him.
Okay.
And you also notice a faint glow coming from his chest plate.
Interesting. Could I... Well, what would that even be?
Do you
Could
have
I...
detect magic?
No, I don't have it prepared. God damn it. Could I use my Arcana just to see if I could glean any information from it or not?
Sure, go ahead. Make a roll.
Okay. Please don't be a 4. 12 plus 5, that's 17.
17. You notice that it appears to be some sort of magical enchanted armor.
Okay.
And because of your Arcana check, you also feel a similar presence coming from his sword sheath.
Okay. Interesting.
So I ask him, "That's some sweet armor you got. Where'd you get it?"
Oh, why, thank you. So I found this on some missions when I was exploring. I used to be an adventurer before, I got into doing all this stuff to keep this town safe. Currently, I'm trying to make sure our defenses are good enough to make sure that everyone's protected and no one needs to worry. And,
Okay.
it should be pretty secure currently. We have plenty of men on duty to make sure that everything's safe. There are also a few adventurers, similar to you, that have either retired or have just come to live here for the time being. So if anything goes sideways or there's any need for any military support, we kind of have the people to do so to make sure this town stays safe. We want to make sure that you guys don't get injured.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
But,
Thank you.
I mean, is there anything that I can help you with? I have plenty of things I have to get done before the end of the day.
We're just trying to help your shopkeeper, whoever he was, who lost his brother.
Yeah, we were looking for
You have the
information
names
about
in your NPC set.
I know, but we're basically looking for information on the Goblin War and where
Edward the
Lair
Grocer.
may be.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
and about Edward.
Goblin War. Well, I mean, the Goblin War, it was fought many moons ago. It lasted a long time. We've recently come to a bit of a truce, if you will, because the Goblin War was bloody. Both sides kind of murdered each other, and it was non-stop battles and raids, and it didn't end well for either side, which is why we've continued to fortify since the end of the war. But I mean, we really haven't had any problems with goblins since the war.
What
All
about?
right.
Do you know anything about Edward the Grocer's brother?
Oh, yes, Davis. he was part of a group of people who we had go out to try to take the fight to the goblins after they had tried to attack us here. We had a brave group of people fight and stand against them here, and we just needed to make sure that we avenged those that died. So we sent out a group of some of our best warriors, and in the process of sending them out, they never returned. I myself had gone out on a number of occasions riding on horseback and walking through many, many parts of the forest just to try to see if I could find them, and I was not able to locate them, unfortunately.
I see. Would you have any kind of map of the area, surrounding area?
Oh, yeah, yes. I do. Let me just get that for you. That is the wrong map. Do, do, do. Okay. I'm gonna give you a part of the map currently.
Okay.
But basically, I'm gonna give you a part of the map. So this will
Okay.
go into D&D stuff.
Yeah, these stuff.
So that's
Yeah.
that's a part of the map. So basically, you can just see that it's kind of just to the west.
Okay.
And you were told that it was somewhere towards the hills that
Yeah.
it
Would
happened.
you be willing to tell us the kind of routes you took, if you remember looking for that patrol?
Yeah, I can't really currently. I don't really want
Okay.
other people going out there currently. I mean, well, we haven't really had any uh people, any fights or anything with the goblins recently. There's no telling what could happen if you actually go out there. Also, because you're kind of new to the area, and I don't think you really have noticed, the area to the south. One second, let me figure out exactly the location. Uh, mm, I'm trying to remember what it was called. Okay. So, the area to the southern forest has become sort of kind of a twisted area over the years, and there are many deadly beasts. It's a forest known as the Dim Shadow Woods, and I would recommend not venturing near there, or you may be facing things that you're not ready to.
All right. Um, and just last question.
Mhm.
Would you mind telling me of any sort of kind of ruins around the area or dungeons, anything really like that?
I mean, if we really don't have many here. Many that were here were raided long ago. Uh, we basically are we're a essentially a trading town.
Ah, I see. Okay.
We get
Well,
many
thank you.
adventurers, and many adventurers ask, but unfortunately, all those have kind of dried up over the years.
I see. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Do you have any more questions, Brad?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, and you have now learned slightly where is his name. There are a lot of people. What number was this?
Derek?
13. This was 13. So, Sir Derek Reverie, and you now have access to him.
Awesome.
Okay. Again, a
Sir
lot of this
Derek.
stuff is stuff that you already know, but
Yeah. It's more of a footnote kind of thing.
it's more of like a footnote to describe how they look and who they are. So if you need to ask questions about like this person that we talked to, well, who? Well, you can now look at every single person you've talked to. All right. So that is
Okay.
is there anything else that you would like to do in 13? Because he is left to go back to his office.
I don't think we have any more business there. How about you?
No, I think we got all we can get out of them.
Yep.
Okay.
You might have overstayed your welcome.
Maybe, but that's why we're leaving.
Okay.
Those guys are useless.
As
Well,
as-
we leaned a little out of them.
as you leave, you sort of kind of see something here.
Where?
Right. I can't ping it. Right here. You kind of see sort of something there. That's
Oh my
not.
god,
Okay.
what was that?
That's not actually on the map.
Okay.
You just see basically two people near each other.
Boop.
Would you like to explore that?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. You see empty field.
Darn.
In said empty field, you basically see two people staring at each other. One of the people has their hand pointed at the other and stares at them intently. It looks to be a female tiefling. And the other person just looks to be a normal, fairly human who is currently holding a sword and shield. And you just see him point a finger back, and about a few seconds later you start to see their hands glow blue.
Oh.
With marbles?
And
Yes,
then
with-
you proceed to see the man get thrown backwards, fall to the ground, get up, and run away.
What a pussy.
Yeah. And I asked the tiefling, what
Oh, hello.
exactly is on your head?
I
Yeah.
always love an audience.
What was that exactly?
What do you mean?
Your hand glowed blue. What was that?
Oh, this thing. And she sort of kind of looks at your hand. Yeah, this thing sort of just kind of came, about 2 days ago, and I've noticed it on a few people, and we've been kind of experimenting a little bit. That don't worry about him. He's just kind of a creep that started hitting on me. Goddamn, Gareth or Jesus, get out of here. And so, we kind of found that it has some use to it.
What do they do exactly?
Well, if you find someone who has one, which seem to be a lot of the adventurers for some reason, you just simply point at each other, and if you trace the eye with your hand, you sort of kind of get teleported into, I guess, an alternate dimension. I'm not really sure how it works, but you basically
Wait, I
can.
wanna try.
You can sort of kind of get into a fight with no real repercussions.
So, like a duel of sorts.
Yeah, sort of kind of, without having to worry about, someone dying. Or even getting injured, for that matter.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean...
You want?
I totally want to try.
Yeah, I want to try
Oh,
it too. You want?
do you? Oh, I'm always up for a show. Alright. Also, because I'm lazy, I didn't actually bring an arena, so we're just gonna do this on the floor.
Okay. So it's gonna
And
be me versus.
here, by the way, here is what the tiefling looks like.
I cannot see that.
Oh, she's so small, it's cute.
That is what the tiefling looks like.
Wait, what?
Damn, dude.
I see. Hold on.
And clearly, So you're just gonna fight her, not even asking her name or anything. So, all right,
Oh,
let's do this. And
Thank you
she
for fixing
points. She points towards Brad No Name,
Yes.
and her arm starts slightly glowing, and yours does as well.
Nice.
Do you point back?
Totally point back.
All
And
right.
trace her eye
You
or
notice
whatever.
that the entire world kind of stops, and Brad, because you're here as well, you
Yeah.
kind of feel your arm sort of kind of shake.
Ooh, fun.
Do you wanna touch your arm at all?
Sure, I'll touch my arm.
Okay, so you end up touching your arm, and you touch the blue part, and you notice the entire world going gray as well.
Okay.
You are basically an observer that can watch as they're fighting.
All right.
But you cannot interact with them in any way.
Okay.
And now you two, and she goes, all right, come on. I'll even let you take the first swing.
Take this, you saucy girl.
No.
Oh, you're so charming. Give me a roll with disadvantage. She's taking the dodge action.
Oh.
You miss. So she just laughs.
Ooh.
And she does a little spin and smacks you with her tail.
I hate
I like
that.
it.
And
I hate it.
Yeah.
so that is what's her thing. So does a 15 hit? What's your AC? I don't have your AC currently.
14.
14? Okay, you're going to take one you're going to take 1 second. Let me just roll this. Oh, that is gonna be great. You take what's her strength? You take 5 damage.
Nice.
I'm a child. I'm a child.
God damn it! I had to get rid of my 23 to get rid of that.
Oh, I
All
already
right,
deleted
so
it.
you take 23 damage. It is now your turn.
Ooh.
She just smacked you with her tail.
Kinky.
23 damage?
No, you took 5 damage. She just
Oh,
smacked you with
okay.
your tail, or with her tail.
I think I'm in love.
Die.
So what would you like? What would you like to do?
Can you teach me how?
Oh, so you're just gonna try to talk with her?
Yeah, well, if I take another hit, I'll probably die.
All right. Well, you're trying to talk to her. Give me a roll. $14. What's your persuasion?
Persuasion?
Yep.
Is 2.
2. So that's a 16. I'm gonna say she kind of goes, "This is a fight, silly," and she reaches out her hand and she summons a glaive out of nowhere.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, I just realized who this is. And it's not you.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I knew. Yeah.
She summons a. She just sits there. She takes a step back and she just summons a glaive.
Magic missile?
If you want, go ahead. I think it's roll damage because
It insta hits.
I'm pretty sure magic missile doesn't have a roll. So go ahead, roll damage for
D4.
magic missile. 1d4 plus 1. So plus 1, so you did 4 damage to her.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna hurt me, silly? She's just going to do a flip with the glaive, and she misses. She's trying to be really cutesy, and she does a flip, and you watch her tail spin in midair, and she kind of just lands, but she couldn't really aim while she was upside down.
Cool.
I mean,
So then I
style.
guess that this time Firebolt.
Go ahead.
So
No,
that's...
Firebolt, you have to roll a to hit, I think. Let me make sure. Spells. Firebolt is, yeah, you have to make a ranged attack. So roll a d20. That is a 4. You, what's your
Jesus.
spell thing? Yeah, you miss.
Darn.
She's going to now spin like a top with the glaive, just because she wants to style. And Brad, you were watching all of this.
I know I am.
She also misses. She is basically just spinning like a ballerina.
I mean, you gotta give her points for style. but-
Exactly. And then, one second, let me just verify one thing. And... Oh, yeah. You notice behind, Bread, actually give me a perception check.
Okay.
Not
what
you,
is my
not
perception?
you, Bread.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Brad.
Because you're just kind of watching everything, so you'll know. You can
Yeah, I
decide
get it.
to alert him after he does his perception.
8.
8. You do not notice this, but Bread, you notice that there is a tentacle that has summoned right behind him as she's just kind of giggling.
Ooh, kinky.
Tentacle porn.
And after
Can we
you...
not?
You're the one that wrote 69 and a penis.
After...
That is accusatory.
Bread,
Slander.
after you notice that, you notice the tentacle wrap around him,
Okay.
and it deals... Where's my D8?
You guys be able to run stream, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I know.
I know.
Yep.
Where? Oh, here's my D8. Wow. It does 8 damage,
Ooh.
and you notice sparks coming off of his body.
Ooh.
Then the world fades back to color, and he gets sent back 5 feet, knocked on the ground.
Yeah. Damn.
He now has all of his health regained, all the spell slots he used regained. Back to what it was when he first started the fight. Oh, it's such a shame. You could barely even get a scratch on me.
Can I
Marry
try?
me.
No.
I will avenge my friend.
If you want. And she puts
Yeah,
out
sure,
her
let's
hand.
go.
What, marriage or avenge?
Avenge.
No, marriage.
She puts
Give
out her
a little more
hand,
time, bud.
and her hand lights up blue.
I'll do the same.
Yep. And now, again, the world fades into a slightly gray color. Brad, this time you notice that your hand starts to shake.
Okay, let me just bring up my spells.
Because you didn't answer in time, you just notice that the fight is over. Okay.
Okay.
In the meantime, because basically time stops while this is going on.
Mhm.
So you start the fight, and she'll go, I mean, if you're like the other person, I don't even have to try. And she closes her eyes and lets you attack.
Okay. What's the distance? Or do we not worry about that?
We'll say that you're roughly 10 feet away right now.
10 feet away. And movement is usually 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm strategizing.
No, it's perfectly fine. I'll also be right back. 1 second.
No, okay. I just thought of what I maybe want to do.
Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, that's a good time then.
I just noticed my iPad was getting low on power, so.
Yeah. Is there anything on nearby on the ground or no?
Nope.
Okay.
And even if there was, you are pretty sure that anything you would try to interact with wouldn't work because you basically saw someone walking nearby and they just kind of were stuck in place.
I see. Okay.
When you were observing his battle.
I was just saying because it's like, well, catapult wouldn't fully work there then, huh?
Well, basically everything that's it wouldn't really work.
I'm thinking if I want to be a campy little bastard or I just want to rush her.
It's up to you.
And she takes 4 damage.
No, if you remember correctly, he got rehealed to what he was. She got rehealed to what she was.
Oh, no, I'm just like, okay, so... Never mind.
Oh, yeah, she took 4 damage without even really flinching. Or 3 damage, or... Oh, yeah, 4 damage.
What kind of armor is she wearing, can I tell?
You can tell... give me a roll. Because you're kind of almost in the heat of combat.
Okay. What would that be? Perception?
Just give me a roll.
Okay. 8.
8?
That's not great.
Yeah, you can't really... She's wearing clothes over her armor.
Oh, okay. That's... Okay.
So you can't really tell.
Okay. So... I'm gonna rush her and do shocking breath.
Okay. Give me a melee attack roll.
I think it's grappling actually, isn't it?
I thought it was melee attack.
Oh, you make a melee spell attack.
Yep. So you basically make a melee attack.
Oh, hey. Is it 20?
Not 20. So, so give me damage roll. 2d8.
A 2d8. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
well, it's 2d8 because of the crit.
Yep. Okay. I'll still take it.
Okay. So you kind of.
Actually, well, no, advantage doesn't work on attack. Never mind. Because if she has metal armor, then I get advantage.
It is not metal.
Okay, so not.
It is not metal.
Okay.
So she basically you walk up, you're so enthusiastic about it. You take your hand, you put it right on her chest, and you shock her. And it doesn't quite.
Chest.
What?
Never mind. Go.
It doesn't quite do what you're hoping for.
Yeah. The gauntlet shorts out a little.
She kind of just sits there and giggles and goes, that was shocking.
Oh,
But if you want to go grab there, you gotta at least buy me dinner first.
Yeah, I said please not the chest.
For that reason.
I mean, it was a crit, so that's probably like the most shocking part you can get is shocking someone's heart.
That's true.
I mean, there's worse.
Anyway, so she'll kind of she's just going to, because you did that, and because she's, kind of being playful, she's just going to do essentially a roundhouse kick.
A wraparound?
Basically, yeah, she's just gonna do a complete 360 and kick you to knock you back.
Okay.
And yeah, she basically whiffs. Oh, actually, wait, what's your AC?
14.
14. Yeah, she kind of
Yeah.
hits your armor, and you kind of like stumble a little bit, but it doesn't actually hurt you.
Nice double back, but okay. Uh, hmm.
Because she got like exactly a 14.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Um, you know, no, I'm just going to attack with my Kopesh this time, my sword.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's still a D8 either way. Boop. That means +5, but I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess kind of with two.
She is going to go now because she's kind of tired of missing. even though like she's just kind of being playful, so she's kind of laughing it off.
Mhm.
And
leave.
you're gonna notice from her hand comes a nice Eldridge Blast.
Oh, God. Okay.
Feel pain.
And
How rude.
that does a 23 hit.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, okay.
So let me get my lovely, and it does 2 damage to you.
Okay. I kind of laugh it off as well. Okay.
You're a good sport. I like you.
This is fun. If there's no repercussions, then...
Yep.
Okay, I'll just try tackling with my Kopesh again.
I kind of
Okay.
want to fight it now.
11 plus 5, that's 16.
16, it hits.
Okay, and then that's going to be 1d8 plus 3. That's 4.
4
I'm not
damage.
doing well on my attack rolls today.
Okay. So let me just do this.
Hey, I've done 7 so far?
Yep.
That's not bad.
Yep. She's enjoying it. She's just kind of enjoying the banter back and forth, and she's enjoying the premise going back and forth. And so you are using what weapon?
My Kopesh hits the sword.
Okay. She is going to. Let me just verify that that's an action. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. So she is going to just reach out her hand, and she is going to summon the exact same weapon as you.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I can play with one too.
All right. And that's an action then, right?
Yep,
So it'd be my
that's
turn.
her action.
You know what? I'm going to grasp... I'm not going to grasp the sword, but it's going to be enough, and then I'm going to use Shocking Grasp on the copy of my sword.
Okay.
So... God, I don't know. Well, first we have to see if it works, which it does. Hopefully.
Yep.
So... Would I get, like, bonus damage or something? Because...
Let me verify shocking I think it has to be on a creature, actually. Yeah, you have to deliver it to a creature.
So it wouldn't travel then?
No.
Nah, never mind. No,
Yep.
I'll just do Shocking Grasp on her then.
That's fine.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Well, you want to keep the attack roll or want me to do it again?
You can keep the attack roll.
Okay.
Roll 1d8.
Yep. Oh, 6. That's not bad.
6. Very nice. She kind of like sort of winces a little bit as it's going off, but she comes back smiling, like she's having a pretty good time.
The air
Even
is electrifying now.
yeah.
Or the air is static now. That's the better one.
I mean, I do notice a spark between us.
Ask her out, bro.
By the way,
What?
you don't
I'm a
see
robot.
any of this because you didn't touch your arm fast enough. So, all right.
I
So it's going to be her turn, and she is going to make an attack using your own weapon.
Okay.
So that would be.
work off a
What's
dex,
what's
by the
the
way.
modifier?
Dex.
Okay, dex modifier. And so that would be So. Okay, so that's gonna hit because that's a 16.
Ooh.
Or
Okay.
actually, it's a 17. Sorry.
Oh.
Oops. I can't math very well.
It's all good.
All right, and then so it is a 1d8 plus dex.
Yeah, plus dex.
Okay, so that's a 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay. So she deals you 5 damage.
Ooh, okay. I rattle a little, and it's like, well, now things are getting a bit fun.
Error, run away.
It's not that kind of robot.
I know, I know.
But yeah, so my turn.
Can
By
I
the
do
way,
anything
you
to
kind of
help 'em?
notice after it, hit you, that it has little tiny tentacles coming off the side of the weapon.
May I repeat the kinky? But okay.
Can Brad do anything to help?
You
I
don't
don't-
even know this is going on.
Damn it.
I mean,
Eh,
I could use grief if I want to screw her and me over.
I mean, you're also next to each other, so.
Yeah, so it would mess both of us up. That'd be funny.
But I don't
Well, if
really
she
have to
hasn't,
move through difficult terrain. But I could fall prone.
no, yeah, no, it turns it into difficult
Yeah, I know.
terrain. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be funny. Hmm.
I would also like to point out she used Eldritch Blast on you.
No, I know she did. So she can just, yeah. That's why I'm glad that I didn't kind of make some distance between us.
Yep. She's having more fun using your own weapon, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to just Kopesh the sword.
Okay.
Well, darn. That's plus 5, though, so it'd be 12. I don't think that
It
hits.
does not
still.
hit. Nope.
Darn. Okay.
All right, and she's gonna do the same. And that hits. Just
Darn.
instantly hits. And I rolled a 15, so no modifiers. And then it
Yeah.
was a D8, I think, plus 2.
Yeah.
She does 4 damage to you.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, you also get knocked back.
Okay.
And
That
now
was
we're
fun,
now
though.
we're gonna go over to this group of people.
Okay.
Finally.
That was fun, though.
Yep, that's kind of. I'm probably only gonna let you guys do that like once per day,
That's
but
fair.
just so it
I
doesn't
like
take
to
up
fight-
too much
I
time.
think the fires well when I meet her.
What?
But anyway, church.
Okay, so you're going this way. So we're gonna reveal areas. You come across this thing number 8. Oh, by the way, let me mark down that you guys went to 13 and you went to 23.
I'll be right back.
Well, that was something.
Yep.
Shame neither of our characters were there doing.
Okay, so I'm assuming the rest of you are following. And Tavian's like, yeah, I can be invited. Woohoo! Let's do this.
He's
Where are we
the kind
going?
He had to self-invite
Like
himself.
a fun person. What is your name?
Wait, where are you going?
The church.
You're
Church,
still
please.
at 8. The church is potentially this thing here.
Run for it.
So, would you
Well,
like to
that's where
keep
we're
going?
We're going to the.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to the church.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the church.
Well, what does 8 look like? I get to
So let me get.
Well, I'm going to the church at least. I want answers.
So 8. Upon coming near number 8, you can hear the sound of tinging coming from inside.
Like a blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mosey on past towards 11.
Okay. Would you like to stop at 9 or 10?
Once again, what do they look like while we're passing by?
9 looks to be a one-story structure, and you see essentially a sign that looks to be alcohol.
Right.
That might be the bar.
And as far as 10 is concerned, it appears to be about a 50-foot tall structure.
Watchtower.
Probably
Constructed of heavy logs with ladder lights, like steps.
definitely a watchtower.
Or Schwauer.
Anyway, let's go to the church.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna go to said church. So I'm just
Well,
gonna
the
mark that down.
religious, the temple.
All right. So it is a stone building, unlike most of the other places here. From what you can gather, from what you've kind of heard, and what you can kind of see, there are only 3 buildings that are made of stone throughout the entire place.
Mhm.
This is dedicated to let's say it's dedicated to Maliki.
All right.
Everyone's favorite god.
Maliki, the goddess of the forest, as
Seems fair.
some of you might know.
Seems like something.
Wait, do you have the
Goblin would
cleric
mention.
with you? Yeah, you do. So I'm assuming the cleric knows. I don't feel
Mhm.
like doing a religion check. um, and basically, so you were told that Brother Rosby is the priest there.
Click.
Yes.
Also told there was a cleric in there.
Well, priest.
Well,
It's
I was-
the priest. A priest is a kind of sort of type of cleric.
I'd go speak to the priest.
Okay.
I followed the idiot.
So you're following the idiot. Rosby is perhaps the most grunt person this side of the river. He kind of looks like a scarecrow in his billowing vestments. And the way his sulken eyes and beaked nose peer out. From below his torsioned brow, which only adds to the effect. And then, so basically, you can go talk to him if you want.
Hello, good sir. Might I pardon you to a question?
Oh, hello. What brings you to our fine establishment here?
I was wondering if you could identify this mark on my hand.
I'm afraid not. I really don't know what that would be.
Well,
It's not
earlier-
anything that looks familiar.
Well, you see, yesterday, some strange thing happened in the sky, and suddenly a blue appeared on my hand. And when I crushed it, this blue eye came up to be. I was wondering if that might be a religion you might have known about or something.
No, I'm not. I don't think it's any religious matter. By the way, can both of you give me a roll.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, I'm not sure what I want the roll to be yet. So,
Well, I got the
I'm
higher
looking
of the two rolls.
through the options.
I'm there too, if that matters.
Yeah. All of you give me a roll. If
Ooh,
any of you.
19.
Okay, so.
Okay.
I'm just gonna send you a quick message. You can decide whether or not you want to share it.
Oh shit, I get secrets.
Okay.
I'm looking for coffers, by the way.
You don't need to be that secure.
Like wherever I think there's some cash.
You're going to steal from the church.
That's what the coffers are.
Cluster.
No, those are the
I-
coppers.
Not coppers. Coffers. Oh. Oh.
So you can
I'm gonna
do
keep-
you can
I'm
do
gonna
with
keep an eye on
that
that.
what you wish.
I'm gonna make my way towards the shadows
Okay.
while they're
That's
distracting
fine.
him.
He kind of saw you walk in, so he knows that you're there.
I'm gonna like act like I'm praying, and then when he's like distracted, I'm gonna walk around.
All right, that's fine. And he goes basically, you see, because you're kind of walking around, that there are a few other people who look to be acolytes that are just kind of in the church. You also notice there is a small hole-ish in the back of the church, and there is a man sitting there, what appears to be repairing it.
Okay.
So the priest says, "How can I help you on this fine blessed day besides the mark? I can't really help you with that. Is there anything else I can do? Do you need any?"
Forgive my quaint friend here. As I point to Omega.
What?
He can be a bit.
I'm real good this time.
He can be a bit blunt at times. What he
That
really
is
cares for.
fine. Our goddess helps all. We want to make sure that everyone is safe and sacred.
That's good. I was actually very important that you mentioned that. I was sent here by my parish, to just ensure I'm doing a tour around the area to ensure that all are good standing with all the other gods and such, and groups are in
Oh,
good
I
standing.
see. You are also a man of God. How can I? What type of religion are you?
I profess myself to the three brothers.
I see. I mean, we would prefer here that you would be, from Aliki, but we will help all. We don't really discriminate as long as those are willing
try not to
to
step on
better
your
the
toes.
world.
Yes, but I just want to make sure that there's no, for lack of a better word, distant mouth. Thank God, and if there was anyway, I could
No,
aid
there is
the
no
situation.
malice here at all from any other gods or anything like that. We wish to
Fantastic.
help everyone.
Fantastic.
And if you need any help during any of your adventures here, or if you find yourself in a predicament, you can feel free to come here and we shall offer aid for you.
Are you, for lack of a better term, forgive me for my bluntness here, you're used as like a local hospital, if that could be used? Healing and such?
If people are in need of assistance, yes. I mean, I wouldn't really say this is a hospital, but the goddess shines upon this place and allows me to do magical things to help people survive.
Okay. Thank you for that. So I'll let my friend continue on his blabbering.
And
You little
you
heathen.
will also get access to Brother Rosby, which again also means you don't have to learn how to spell these names.
I thought my
Woo.
mic.
Okay, and so basically you gather that if you need any of his services, he is willing to assist you. Just roll. Just give me a roll, Brown. Is the 11 the roll?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the roll.
Yeah, you basically gather the fact that he's a priest, and most likely you assume that he's he has some magical abilities.
Yep.
That's about all you can tell, but you were
He's a
unfamiliar
priest.
with the goddess, and you were unfamiliar with everything like that. However, you notice some unicorns around the room.
I'm sorry, what?
You notice some unicorns around the room, like images of unicorns and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's very different.
Yes, there are unicorns, and you're now hallucinating.
Oh,
All right, so
basketball correct party, fun times.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
sneaking
I
up
know.
behind the priest while they're talking to him.
Oh my God.
okay.
And I'm
He-
checking out his hand.
Excuse me, there is someone trying to get behind you.
He as soon as you touch his shirt, he kind of freaks out and goes, "Oh, oh, don't scare me like that. You're gonna give an old man a heart attack."
I immediately look at his hand.
It has a glove on it.
I pull it off.
Jeez. Jeez. Give me oh.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah,
It would
yeah,
be-
give me a sleight of hand.
11 plus.
Oh my god, you're assaulting a priest.
Plus 6,
sir.
so 17.
You manage to pull off the glove, and you notice that he also has a blue eye on his arm.
It's not of a man of faith's best interest to lie.
Wait, so you do know what this is, or do you
I
not?
I did not lie. I have no clue what it actually is. It just kind of showed up about 2 days ago, as it did for a bunch of people. I tried even removing curse, and nothing seemed to make it go away.
Do you know where that has any known evil magic uses?
What were you saying?
Do you know anywhere that uses magic commonly practices ritual?
No, really the only magic here for the most part is within these walls. The magic of our lovely goddess.
I'm just gonna...
I mean, sometimes adventurers come through and they use magic, but most of the people here don't. They rely on swords and stuff like that.
You've never had,
tried
like...
with my trusty lungs.
You've never had an interest... You've never had issue with any cults in the area or anything
No.
like that?
There are no cults. I mean, it's basically just us around here and some goblins and stuff. That's about it.
Can we insight check him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I got it too.
Can we
He
what,
appears
sorry?
to be telling the truth about everything, including things
Alright.
that he has never said.
That's okay.
I think he's a wise man.
Hmm He is a wise old man that you nearly gave a heart attack to.
I'm keeping his glove. I pocket it.
Oh my god.
Can I please have that glove?
I
You
do, like,
you
I
notice
cover
on
up
the
with
side
a
of the
magic
glove
trick.
it has
Here's
the
glove.
it has an image of a unicorn on it.
I'm just...
Pretend like I'm doing a magic trick. Like, where is it? Check
my
your
God,
pocket.
I'm so sorry for my my
I
traveling
don't
things. They're-
care. Can I please just have my glove back?
I'm
It
going to
helps
step
me.
out of the church before
I pretend
everything
like I'm
else.
pulling it out of his ear.
Okay.
Before-
He's completely like not amused. He just wants his glove back. So he grabs
I
his
give
glove
a
and
bow.
puts it back on. He's just like just go.
As you wish. I will now leave.
Well, that was unsuccessful.
Real quick, hey monster,
Yep.
you are streaming, right?
I'm not streaming, I'm recording.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I decided I didn't want really the pressure of streaming.
That's fair.
Because odds are I'm not going to be paying attention to chat. And if you guys are, you can potentially see things that are on my screen that you're not supposed to see.
Yeah,
That's also fair.
So
Fair,
that was kind of why I decided to do it this way.
Fair's fair.
Luster, stop trying to eat day old
All right.
fries.
So let's continue with this group for a second because they kind of got a little bit shorter than the time that was spent fighting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
So-
I'm gonna go back to 2.
You're gonna go back
How would
to
you know we are there?
2.
Two.
Well, no,
of-
Two,
two.
okay.
I don't know if anyone's there. I just want to see.
well,
Okay. And what do
I'm
you two
gonna
do?
I'm gonna look to the thief, and then to Tavian and be like, so, what else do you... Actually, Tavian, what else is there to see?
It depends what you want to see. I mean, we have the watchtower that's right here. We have, you know,
Oh,
the Cross Swords Tavern. I mean, there's I'm pretty new to this area myself, but I mean, there's plenty of shops, there's plenty of things to do. It's just what do you want?
Oh, maybe let's go. I don't know. I'm gonna look Shank. Yeah. I don't trust you at all. But what the hell do you want to do?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
I'm just kind of here for the ride, but if we want, we have the watchtower, which yeah, let's how about we don't go up the watchtower?
what are you?
I last time I went up the watchtower, I kind of got in trouble. So, maybe let's just go head up the
Right.
tavern.
right. How about you, you sneaky rogue Shank? You.
I'm just in it for the good times, man.
That's great. You know what? Right. Maybe we shouldn't let somebody so ambiguously us around.
I give him a little wink.
I
You
just
gave
face palm.
Tavian a wink. 1 second. Let me do a. Okay, and
Please tell me he actually
he
notices
goes
this.
a nods a wink to a blind bat.
What? You know what? Sure. Well, on that note, yeah, where was that tavern? You were talking about, Davian. We're just gonna go back. What was it? The number 9 you said had the image of alcohol.
Um, let me see if it was 9 or 8. It he called it the Cross Swords Tavern,
Number 9 is the.
and
crossword.
it is number 9.
All right, yeah. Let's go in to go check.
Yeah, number 8 was the tinging sound that you heard.
Yeah.
And this will be the actually,
That far away from.
I don't like that one. Dude. All right. So, the Crosswords Tavern. So you notice a pair of crosswords as well as once you pass the sign that had the drinks.
Yeah.
You notice that this place is a little bit on the more run down side. But a lot of the patrons that you can see are pretty happy about it. The building is in poor repair, with floors of packed earth, and there's some crude wooden tables and stools. A circular area in the center of the common room has been roped off and has been reserved for bare knuckle boxing matches. According to some of the patrons that you hear about, the matches serve as both entertainment and gambling opportunities. You see a bar that is fashioned with 2 full-side doors, laid across sawhorses, with various casks and tankers piled behind them. Also, you haven't gotten too far into the place, and you are basically approached by 2 half-orc guards that are basically like, "Hey, you got the payment?
The payment for what, my good sir?
To drink, my friend, to drink."
And how much might that be?
Oh, I can see you've never been here before. Well, we have ale and mead here, and the fee is 2 gold, and then upon entry, you can drink all that you want for the remainder of the evening.
Oh,
And the mead
Uh,
is about, 1 electrum per tankard.
that is
We also have the house special, which is a very interesting thing if you're not looking for some ale. It's called Devil's Blood. It's a very delicate treat. It's very good.
Huh.
So, you gonna pay, or am I gonna have to ask you to leave?
Well,
I'm
dear
gonna-
sir, Derek actually sent us here. We're here to gather some information. Would you mind letting us in? Or are we gonna have to call him here?
Give me a deception. Give me a deception.
Oh, please be good. 8 plus 5.
Okay.
Can I sister on that?
Oh,
I'm a holy man. Why would
you can do it separately. You can do it separately.
I also really would rather not drink. So let's see. 10 plus what's my deception? 1, 11.
You think
Mine
we're
was
gonna
13
you think we're gonna accept someone who calls him the Revy? Come on, he's Sir Derek. What do you expect? No. Anyway, we even if even if he did, this place is about drinking. And unless he tells me personally, this place is all about drinking. So if you want to get in here, you gotta pay. We have plenty of watchmen and stuff who come in here, and they pay for it too. So if you want to drink, you better pay.
May I offer you one other compromise, because my pockets are worryingly light. If I can beat both of you in that boxing ring over there.
No,
two
out.
to one.
You can't pay,
All right,
you get out.
I get thrown out. Fantastic. All right, that went well.
So do you wanna pay?
I'm gonna walk.
You're gonna walk? Anyone else wanna pay?
Xander will remember this.
And we walk.
No,
Okay,
I'm
you're all
kidding.
gonna walk out?
I'm still at 2.
Fantastic.
I'll pay 2.
Shit's expensive.
Okay, so upon the commotion, the you see Tavian sorta kinda try to hide behind you.
Who?
Ooh.
And he successfully hides behind you. And you guys leave.
Great. He hid behind us, and then we all left.
Yep, basically.
I'd back out so he doesn't get, the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You notice that there's probably a reason that he doesn't necessarily want to go in there after seeing who was in there. But all right.
It's like our man here's got some beef.
So, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna just go look for the others.
I would kind of want to go over here. There.
Okay, so you're gonna look for the others. He's going over there. So I'm going to expose more of the map.
Okay.
Okay. And then also, is this one not labeled? Whatever. Okay, so I'm just going to, for the sake of keeping things consistent, she's gonna wander off, so you don't need to worry about her for right now. And then is Bread back?
What? Sorry.
Okay, you're back. You guys are all gonna go with Omega.
Wait, why? I kind of want to do something.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, someone got to leave.
That's Omega, right? Okay.
No, that wasn't.
Oh, why did it go dark?
Because I'm dumb and hit the wrong button.
Nice.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, and I'm just gonna do that.
I mean,
So-
he's a pretty good friend, not to lie.
Okay, so I'm going to reset, not reset fog. God damn it. Get the clear drawing. Okay. If you want to go elsewhere, that's fine. I was just trying to keep more people involved, but
Okay. Well, where was Omega going?
he's going up here somewhere.
Actually, I have to see what it is. And
Who did
You
I? Oh,
you
no.
cut out there, bud. Can you
Yes.
repeat that, please?
I want to see what 20 and if they're not in.
You know, I kind of wanted to go to the shop. Okay, I'll just tag along. Why not?
Okay.
I can do that another bit.
Yeah, there's plenty of opportunities in this town here. This was for Brad. Brad, no last name. Okay. So, you go towards 20 and 21. Also, I'm gonna make a note that you kind of went to 9. Okay. So,
We're going back there later.
20 and 21.
What do about 'em?
You, as you're going to 20, you can kind of hear some more tinging sounds.
Okay.
Kind of
Oh,
similar
yeah.
to what you expected on the other side. As well as, honestly, you hear some more tinging sounds coming from 21.
Okay.
Not interesting. I'm gonna go up here.
Well, real quick, can I ask Damien what did he find on the other side of town?
Well, we went to the church. Priest has the same sort of mark that we do on our hands, along with many other people, apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other two went into some sort of bar.
Okay.
And that's kind of all that really happened.
What kind of bar? Well, what kind of bar was it? Or
It's
was
not like the one I went into. But I saw it appeared to be a
Who's ever
small
making
bar,
that noise?
and it looks like they had guards.
Guards. Okay.
Bouncers,
good
guards, same thing.
Yeah. Close enough. Okay.
I mean, it's basically an all-you-can-eat buffet, but for
Somewhat
Yeah.
of an all-you-can-eat
Drinks.
buffet.
yeah.
Anyhow, I'd
Yep.
like
Okay.
to go here.
Okay.
Up here.
So, did you want to do anything at 20 and 21?
Me personally, no.
Okay. You want to
I
go
wanna. I'm sorry.
up here? You can see something that looks a little bit like that. I think that should be marked with 22. I'm not entirely
I
sure.
definitely know what this is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be 22, even though it's not labeled. So, you want to go up there?
Yeah, I wanted to see what this is.
This is basically the manor's house. It is a stone structure. Again, one of the few stone structures that are actually here. It is home to the squire and his daughter. It's well known that the squire seeks neither visitors nor suitors for his daughter. And if you ask around, you might find a little bit more information, but that's about all there is. It's just a nice, pretty manor.
Alright then.
Okay.
Would I be allowed to go inside for information?
No, you cannot. It is completely
Alright.
closed. Everything is locked.
I
They
turn
you
back
get the
around.
impression that they are not looking for visitors.
Alright. Dan, being a respectable person, he turns back around and he instead decides to go into 21.
Okay, 21.
Can I join him on that?
You can indeed. And
Okay.
I'm assuming that Brad, no name, no last name, would like to
Yeah.
go with them. Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
with
all
you.
walk in. You hear the sound of tinging, quiet down slightly as you walk in, and you can see armor lacing the walls. There is a person basically behind, that's been tinkering with the armor, and You also see some supplies in the back that look to be, where they set up home.
Okay.
So you can tell that a lot of the people here live where they work.
Yeah.
Um, so you spot a stout dwarf with long brown hair and an equally long beard, both of which are braided so that they do not interfere with his work.
Okay.
And
Hello, good
he is
sir.
currently in the process of looking at one of his pieces of art, shall we call it? A nice,
Okay.
beautiful chest plate.
It's some fine armor you have here.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't see you there. My name is Keyleth Flamebeard, as you can
Nice to
see
meet ya.
by my majestic beard. And I am the armorer for this town. So
Alright.
I deal with obviously making armor. You can see that behind him there is several suits of armor, ranging from leather armor to plate armor.
Okay.
I'd
Um,
like to examine the plate armor.
it is standard plate mail.
Is that
And
classed as medium or heavy?
Plate mail, I believe, is medium. Let me validate
How
that.
much for this piece of armor right here?
1 second. Let me check to
Oh,
validate what it actually is.
Alright.
Apparently I
Okay.
can't spell plate mail
I
though.
might buy it.
Scale mail or plate mail?
Plate mail.
Heavy.
Heavy. Okay.
Yeah, it's heavy. I have a page open with stuff.
Okay.
So it's heavy armor, and it costs just normally 1,500 gold.
So, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff open. It's just a matter of which page it's on.
I have no near that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
yep,
actually, let's see how much he would charge. How much
he'll
would
he'll charge you about market price for it.
Yeah.
However, yeah, I get a lot of business around here, repairing armor for the military, the watch, the house's guards, bunch of other things, and I'm also great at selling armor for other manufacturers and stuff like that. I am, exceptional in my field, and I love doing full plate armor. So if you want some plate armor, that's like some of my specialties.
Well, you seem quite proud of your craft.
Oh,
I assume
oh
that's what
yes,
you're working
yes.
on right now, too. Is it some armor?
What?
What is the cheapest plate armor you have?
Cheap. You want to talk about cheap plate mail? If you're looking for that, you might as well look for them to just fall apart when you go into the first battle.
Well, I don't have much gold on me.
I mean, I can put something together with some duct tape if you want, but it won't be some some quality gear. I
You
mean,
must be a time traveler. If you
maybe
have duct
bits
tape.
of loose string for you poor folk.
I only have 179 gold pieces.
Oh, do you have any other friends with you that might have more?
Maybe. One quite has grabby hands, to put it.
What grabby hands? What type of person would want grabby hands with this armor? This armor is beautiful. Have you not seen it? This is artistic beauty. Okay, but I mean, do you have any well, if you have anyone else who's looking for a suit of armor, I only
I
make
am
the
looking
most
for a suit
highest
of armor,
quality
I just don't have
armor.
enough money.
Well, that's because you're a poor shit.
I have 179 gold on me.
Well,
Actually-
clearly you don't deserve my plate armor.
Well, I have
But, because I understand that times can be hard, okay? I will take the generous opportunity that if you have any armor that you find that is lightly used, shall we say, I'll exchange it for, I'll pay it. I'll pay you some for it.
How much is my chainmail worth? Just quickly asking.
What?
let
Are
me
you just gonna
check.
strip naked?
So a chain skirt or chain mail.
Yes.
Chain
50?
mail. Yeah.
56. I'd put it there.
So,
According to this, since it'd be used, it'd be cheap, which would be around 56 gold.
No, it's so for just chainmail, these aren't used. These are like he hand makes them.
Yeah.
So
it
it would
Omega
be
just asked.
for chainmail it would be about 75. He'd probably charge you about 80 gold pieces for it.
No, I think Omega just asked if he could sell his chainmail.
Oh,
right?
if he could sell it?
Yeah.
Oh. And you said it's chainmail?
Yeah.
Yes.
56 according to this. You want me to send it to you?
Well, it doesn't matter because I have his own, stats here.
Oh, yeah.
For that, it's really not used that much,
Well,
but I can
you-
maybe give you like 50 gold pieces for it.
No. Actually, I have a better question. Are you able to
Am I able to what?
improve armor?
I am the best goddamn armorer this world has ever seen. Yes, I can improve it. Can you afford it? No. Now get
Well,
out.
how much is it to improve armor?
For you, 850. Now get out.
I only have 100 gold pieces.
I know, so get out. Come back when you are better friends.
May I ask, have you worked with arcane pieces before?
Oh, I have not. I do not have a lot of experience with arcane. I do know a lot about plate mail, and plate mail is probably one of my favorites.
you said you were the best.
Poorly.
Oh!
But, I can maybe look into it if, you have the right price.
I'd rather find someone a little more experienced with it.
That's fair. That's fair. If you have, like I said, if you have anyone that you might know, particularly, I don't care too much for this folk over here. I don't know what his name is, but this
My name
human
is-
over here, I don't care about him. So
That's
if
fair.
you
I don't think many of us do.
if you have someone who has some money, or I mean, I see you have a diverse group of people. You have
You
some,
can say that.
you have, this dragonborn over here. You have this, you're an interesting person myself. I mean, I might wanna just work on like an arm or something and see what I can do.
Beg your pardon. Is the person next door also a blacksmith like yourself?
You mean across the way?
Yes.
Oh, no, he's not a blacksmith. That's Kalen. He's the weaponsmith.
Oh, I see.
All right.
I'll go pay him.
But since I see you have a diverse group of people, if you happen to know any other dwarfs, I would love to strike up a conversation. Maybe have a nice drink with them.
I'll let ours know.
Oh, you do have a dwarf. Perfect. I look forward to meeting him or her.
Yeah,
I could
if
always
we
use a
run-
dwarven lady.
Yes, I'll send her along this way if I get the chance.
Perfect. Oh, it is a her. Perfect. Oh, this could be great. Flamebeard's gonna get a wife.
And with that,
All right.
and with
Well,
that,
it's a shame I can't go to Ellery. Oh well.
and with that, I go to 20.
Okay, you're going to 20?
I'll follow.
Oh my god, my throat's gonna... let me get some water after that, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water too. I'll be right back.
Fred. Okay, out of character. Fuck you. I just can't go near there now.
Or you just have to say that you're just a dwarf passing through and that you're not part of them, but you don't necessarily know that because you're not around here.
No, out of character. Fuck you. In character, I'm going to have a great time. But wait a second.
I mean, you'll get a free date, hopefully.
Oh man.
Oh.
I mean, he might swing both ways. You never know.
Oh, you just gave me the shivers. I don't want to picture the dwarves.
All right, so you're going to the weaponsmith.
Yeah, Omega just grabbed the water.
Mhm.
So. Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
there's not.
All right.
I'm just going to
remember
describe
the
kind of
law.
what the building looks like.
All right.
So, it's found close to the manor's house for pretty
All right.
obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Makes
It
sense.
is so essentially you note that similar to basically every other place, it's very homey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you get noticed when you walk in, and the person there greets you and says, "Hello. How can I be of assistance?"
You're not as rude as the other one, are you?
I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
We just went to the place across from yours.
Yeah, he's a little salty since he couldn't afford the armor across the street. Don't mind him.
Oh, yeah. Flamebeard. He's he's a great person. He's just a little. You have to realize that
Greedy.
he is really good at what he does, so he doesn't like when people try to shortchange him.
No, I get it.
So because all of his gear is basically handmade. I mean, he does repair some stuff and he'll sell it elsewhere, but a lot of the stuff he'll like melt down and make from scratch.
No, it was fine quality. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, he does an excellent job. He
extraordinary
supplies the
quality.
military. He supplies basically everything.
Yeah,
Like he
We
is.
got this whole spiel.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You see two children running in the background.
Oh.
Two
And,
smaller children.
Do you have a specialization yourself? I asked
Why,
the
yes,
last
I am a weaponsmith. I'm a weaponsmith. I am also the one of the unit leaders in the militia.
time. I see. Okay.
And I was also a veteran of the Goblin War.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anything you could tell? Just a bit off topic. Like, could you tell me anything you remember from this Goblin War?
Oh yes, without a doubt, I will gladly. So the Goblin War, it lasted for ever since I was a wee child. We had known the Goblin War. We basically were constantly under attack. We were constantly trying to rebuke it. It's just one of those things that constantly happened. I'm assuming when you came in, you saw the statue of Shedrig.
Well, I assume you did. I didn't.
I
It was
did, yes.
it was literally
Well, we
right.
did.
It was right here when you came in. Like it's really.
Yeah,
Oh,
you blew
well,
past.
I guess I did.
Yeah, he blew
like,
past it.
You went past it. You may not have looked at it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
basically,
I guess I sort of didn't really read it.
so the Goblin War happened about it's hard to tell, but about 20 years ago. And many people died during the conflict. There are still several of us who are still alive from the event that are living here in the community. Some moved on, but a lot of us, almost all of us, still stayed here and reside in this village. The greatest hero of the Goblin War was Shedrig, and he was basically a potter that took command of the village skirmishers in battle, and basically the entire conflict came to an end because of him.
I see.
During the final confrontation, Goblin forces came in and laid siege to the southern side of the town near the Dim Shadow Woods. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's a very, very dangerous place. So,
Yes.
although, so we had, Derek who was there, and Derek of Anderfiend, who you probably know as the Revi from this area. He
Yes,
was
we-
actually given the title of Revi for his valor in the battle,
Okay.
and how he faced off against the Osak's army of goblins.
Okay.
There was basically a group of goblins came in, and there was a sound of warning to basically let everyone know if the goblins would attack due to the root, and we could prevent it. We thought we could handle them, and for the most part, the battle, it was brutal, but we didn't realize that they actually had another tribe join in when they started attacking us, and doubled the number of forces under his command.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
there were the warning sounds were going off, and Derek dispatched himself and the cavalry, a bunch of riders. The riders basically were found to be outnumbered 6-1, and it was a fierce battle, and it cost the lives of many people, including Shredrich. Basically everyone but one person died during that skirmish. And that was Edward. I don't know if you've met Edward. He is the grocer.
No, yes, we have quite.
Oh,
You
okay.
know that his brother died?
You have to kind of forgive him. He's been through a lot, and he's a good man, you see, but
What are we talking about?
The grocer, the guy with severe PTSD.
Yeah,
was
you
not-
didn't. Yeah,
I
oh my
wasn't
God.
there.
he was a good man, you see, but after the war, it kind of hit him hard. He's still, very concerned about his brother, who is about 20 years missing now. I still
20
don't.
years.
Yeah, because the war was 20 years ago.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I didn't know that.
I said it earlier.
Did you? Okay.
I said it during this spiel.
Which
yeah, but
one?
that's the rantings of a madman. It's kind of easy to.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
said it. I said it during this one where he's telling the story of everything.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Anywho,
So, where so Edward was wounded, and he climbed back on the saddle, went back to Goblin Tooth, and told Derek and everyone what happened in the pass. And essentially, basically, a few minutes later, after he came back, the goblins were outside the town,
see.
using war drums and stuff like that. Now rooting for the goblins to strike, knowing that
Okay.
the extraordinary warriors of the Northern Path would never come. Derek personally led a Shortian force against the goblin staging the siege, and ensued combat. Derek slew Usak and drove the goblins' host back into the forest, where they've pretty much remained to this day.
Okay. So the goblins are to the south then.
I believe I can understand the pain.
I mean,
I myself
the
lost
pass itself was to the west, but
The west, I mean.
Yeah.
But you said the town was sieged from the south, correct?
yes, they did try to attack from the south. It was from.
Okay.
Let me verify that, just so I don't mislead you. The final confrontation, they led the siege from the south,
South. Okay.
as
so-
they assumed that would be the weakest point of entry, because it's just kind of as far away from the gate as possible. So it's like through hedges and stuff.
Okay.
And basically, Shedrick is basically a fallen hero and became the symbol of courage and resilience and nobility.
I see. I assume he's well. We passed by some. I assume would what to be graves outside of town. I assume that's where he's buried.
I don't actually know if he's buried there.
Ooh.
Let me check.
Come on, you're the DM. You're supposed to know this stuff.
Yes, he is buried up there.
Okay.
I was pretty sure. I just didn't know if they like had a special place somewhere or something like that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't giving you false information.
No, it's all good.
Yep, he is buried in the grave. Yeah, his son often goes by the grave.
Oh, he has a son.
I see.
Oh yes. David is the son of him.
All right. Does he run a kind of shop here in town, or does he just live here? He is one of the people who trains the militia skirmishes. Ah, I see.
He is following in his father's path.
Okay.
That is a very noble path indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the questions.
Also, just to be warned,
You are
so
weaponsmith, are you not?
David is brotheled to Carla,
Betrothed?
who is a barmaid at the Shady Oak Inn.
Betrothed or brotheled?
Because brothel is a very different thing.
Yeah,
Betrothed.
very much.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sorry.
No. You just worried me for a second because if he's brotheled, like, man, he's just paying to get it, and then it really doesn't mean a lot.
So I would be he basically takes a dim view on anyone who tries to be flirtatious with her. So I would be very careful if you find yourself attracted to her.
What was fiance's name again?
Carla.
Carla. Okay.
We have not met.
No.
She is a barmaid at the inn, at the Shady Oak Inn.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyhow, you are a weaponsmith, are you not?
Yes, I am indeed.
Would you be able to sharpen my long sword?
Sharpen it? Oh, that's child's play. I can easily sharpen it.
I can maybe even improve it.
Unless
the cost
I
is
mean,
too
with that
high.
piece of shit sword there, probably not. It'll probably break as soon as I try to do it.
Come on.
But I mean, I do have weapons for sale if you want to get a better one.
Alright, fine.
Do you have any hunting traps for sale?
Hunting traps, I do not. I do not have any hunting traps. I mainly, basically sharpen weapons and I reforge them and stuff like that. I guarantee the highest quality.
Okay.
And no one has ever complained about the quality of my weapons, even after they've been sharpened and cleaned and repaired, as much as needed.
Personally, my sword has taken a bit of a beating over the years. Would you mind looking at it?
Oh yes, I can look at it.
Look at mine as well?
What did we say? What did we say your weapon was?
It's equal to a longsword.
Oh, okay, so it's equal to a
Basically
longsword.
what my weapon is.
It's just a unique make. It's made out. Well, I had cannon.
I'll probably just. It's a longsword.
Wow, that would be a very soft sword.
It is, and that's why I say, like, hey, can you fix it for me, please?
So, so longsword. That's easy. That'll be basically like five gold pieces to clean it, sharpen it, repair it, make it good as new.
Okay. Would you mind being able to strengthen it in any way? Just like make it a little more durable.
I can strengthen it so it won't break as much. Yes.
Okay. I'll
Can you
take
do
that.
Like I said, it's the quality guarantee is everything.
I get it. So 5 gold?
5 gold pieces, yes.
Okay, done.
Boop.
Nice and repaired,
when you
nice and
finish
shiny.
with him, I'd like to do the same.
Yep. I took off the gold off my character sheet, by the way.
And to you, it's also 5 gold. So.
Alright, I'll take 5 gold off my character sheet.
Okay.
Do-do.
Hope you're. Wait, shoot. Do. Yes, I went Pokemon healing. All right, so
174 gold.
that's basically the armor. He'll repair anything. If you want to sell him old gear, you can sell him old gear.
Will our swords receive any buff from what he's doing?
Sorry. You asked for the weapon trap. Did you not?
The what?
Not you. You
Oh,
asked for a
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
What
Good
was it
morning.
called? Hunter's trap.
Oh yeah, I was looking for a hunter's trap. Sorry.
If you want a hunting trap, you can go to the. I'm
General
forgetting.
goods store?
Yeah, basically the trade post.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'll try to check out there after this.
Yeah, yes. That they'll have anything you're looking to get.
All right,
Besides like weapons and armor.
So, are there any other smiths in this town?
I mean, you've seen me, you've seen the armor smith. It depends what you're looking for. We have all types of trades here.
I would
All
also
right.
like to say it is 12 o'clock and I do have to link out to get ready for bed. So thank you for this for everyone. I'm sorry. I
It's
gotta
fine.
just
No, that's fine. We
yeah.
can wrap it up here.
Yeah.
So you guys went to 20,
For my sake, I just have to sneak out.
21.
Okay.
It's
Have a
also
good night,
been great. Nice meeting you. I know. Fallout person. No, Miss Vegas.
Me too.
Chat, nice hearing more from you. Deb, all of you have a good night. Goodbye.
Okay, so
Good
who
night.
have you guys met that I haven't ticked off? You met where's the did I not? Oh, here's Beard. Here's the flame beard.
Why is everyone such an asshole?
Because you're challenging them with very very trifle things that like. And you also were like, yeah, I have no money to someone who basically charges.
No, I said I had money.
the
just not
bare
that kind
the
of
bare
money.
minimum that that person charges is the player's handbook. That's the bare minimum that they'll charge.
Yeah.
And you met Kaylin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I forgot to describe Kaylin. Oh shit. Kaylin was graying, balding, and has a pot belly.
Ooh, fun.
Oh.
And he was talking about how he was one of the fighters in the war.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I wanted to ask the swordsmith here because he was a militia leader
Yes.
about one thing before we go.
Go ahead.
Was anyone in that war a magic user, and did they end up leaving?
No,
power-
it was mainly swords and bows. There really wasn't any magic.
But so there was no magic, none whatsoever.
Not that I can remember. No.
This town may not have any leak that I suspect that.
What exactly are you talking
Is
about?
on my hands. Can you see it?
Yes, I've seen a few people with those throughout the town.
It appeared randomly.
Yes, it seemed to have appeared for a lot of people a few days ago. Not exactly sure why.
May I take Damien aside and explain to him what they do?
Yeah, go ahead and tell him what happens.
Okay, so I tell him like, oh, we ran into two adventurers that were In a sense, dueling with the sigil.
Goddamn Garethor.
Gareth. It basically just puts you in a pocket dimension of some kind to just duel it out. And
see.
like, there's no repercussions whatsoever.
Do you want to have a duel right now?
No, but thank you for asking.
I don't believe you. I kind of want to see this.
Didn't you say we could only do it once a day?
Yeah, I'm gonna limit you guys to doing it once per day.
So, let's
But
say
you
it's,
can
like,
you can
faded.
you can do it now because he hasn't and no one else is here.
Okay.
So
You know what? Fine. We'll do it. Let's see how this goes.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Sword and shield in hand.
All right. I guess let's go to the field first, though.
All right.
Oh,
This
there
will
it
be a
goes.
battle of great power.
Do you want to watch Brad or no?
I'm trying to hide. I know what happens.
I mean,
Okay.
as far as you got into the fight, and then the next time you just saw him get knocked backwards.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there are only one-on-one fights, no team battles.
Yeah,
All right. Let's finish.
unfortunately.
Hence why the other people come in and they're kind of like
Oh.
just observers.
Wrong button.
Also, Tavian's going to hold his arm and he's going to watch the entire fight.
Okay.
How does this work? Do we just like what?
You point our fingers at each other, then kind of write the sigil in the air.
All right. I put
Well,
my,
on your hand. You do it on your hand.
On your hand.
You basically trace the eye.
Yeah.
All right. I do exactly as I was.
And I do the same.
You notice that the world around you starts to go a little bit gray.
This is bizarre.
This should be fun.
And everyone else's arms start shaking. They start watching.
Okay.
You see
I
little
pull out-
spectral ghosts flying around you.
Okay.
I pull out my shield and my sword.
And I get ready with my devices and sword. Okay. Should
You
we roll
guys,
initiative?
we'll put you at about 20 feet away from each other currently.
All right.
Okay.
And yes, roll initiative.
Roll a d20. 11. I think he goes first.
Yeah,
Probably,
I go first.
even with bonuses. Ugh.
All right. Well, which one of these? Hold on. This
This
guy right
fight.
here, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're really using the playboard, are we? Monster.
Monster,
Monster.
did you mute yourself?
I think, well, originally we
What?
we just kind
We
We
start
don't-
fighting.
we just start fighting, right?
hmm
Okay. At 20
Yeah, I
feet
don't need to
distance.
rep this. This is on YouTube.
I know. Yeah, no, you don't. But as,
All right. Well, I go in and take a swing with my lungs, using my dueling bonus.
roll a d20. Jesus Christ!
Holy shit.
Wait. Why do you roll 2 d20s? And that's an
Because-
exclamation mark.
I don't know, but just I know I clicked it once.
That's odd. How'd you do that?
I don't
So
know.
the way that the rolling works is he
Like if I
prob
click on thing, I did again. Okay. Anyway, I got a nat.
Yeah, but you can go with that 20.
yeah,
Alright.
it just take the first
No,
one
what-
if he does that.
Yeah, okay.
Roll 2 damage die.
What's the bonus to dueling again?
Yeah, just
Let's
It's
see,
it's you
1d8
just roll
plus
2 damage die, you add the 2, and then you add your bonuses.
yep.
Alright, so it's gonna be plus 6 attack. So D8 plus.
Someone's in space.
Wait, what? How'd
Jesus
that
Christ. Well, I'm dead either way. He automatically crit me. I
Yeah,
don't think
that's a
fully
bit
fair.
ridiculous.
happen? That's also plus 6.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah, but can we just redo that, please?
I
That was
warned you.
not fair.
Jeez.
Because either way, that just shouldn't. I'm sorry, that's unfair.
I rolled a nat 20 with.
I'll let you do a rematch. We got nothing better to do.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm in round 1, I guess. Round 2.
That was just like nothing I could do there.
Alright, so what happens is I take a mighty swing at you, blows you back so far, the fight ends.
Yeah, you just kind of default me out of it.
I've been using
Okay.
my good swinging arm for a while. That was good. Jump,
I'm
go
saying
again.
that ended way too quickly. Let's just redo that.
Alright.
Okay. Let's roll initiative again.
D20.
God damn it! I am not doing well on my rolls today. Oh well.
I'll be
And,
honest, I thought you guys were gonna get through the entire
exact same thing
village.
as me.
What? Oh no, I didn't think we were.
And I
Oh,
Shenanigans.
At least you whiff.
Okay, yeah, I definitely with, even with +6.
What shall I do? So I'm gonna run back about 15 feet
Okay.
and then use grease on you.
Really?
Yes.
Roll to hit me or whatever that means.
I think it just covers the ground. Then you just make a dex roll.
Yeah, it's a dex save on the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So start your turn. So roll a dex.
Yep.
Wait, are you covering the ground around me specifically or between us?
No, on you.
Oh,
It's around you. It's in a 10-foot square.
Yep.
I'll roll my dex for him. How the fuck? Well, it's a nat 20 anyway.
And he keeps rolling. Wait, that's the same roll that he had the first time around.
But hold on, I'm gonna test something. If I just click on, and then I'm gonna take this.
What are you clicking on anyway?
I don't know, because that's the same
There's a
exact
little
roll.
toolbar up here, and there's a dice.
Oh,
symbol.
why do you have an exclamation point? Click away from the exclamation point.
Let's try this again.
Okay.
Well, we're not going with that. Now that I got rid of the exclamation point. Let's do this for real.
Actually, that was a whatever. Well, either way, you fall.
Either
prone.
way, what's his save DC?
Well, it has to be a dex save.
Yeah, which would be he's not proficient in. He has 3.
So it's 12.
Yeah, I don't. That's up to you, but I think.
I'll
15.
because he rolled so many, I'll make it affect him.
Oh, okay. So my turn. Well, okay. So you're prone. So prone means I get a bonus action, Mom, right? Or is that just advantage?
Nope. Prone means you have advantage.
Okay. So
However, it's now the start of your turn, so are you
I'll
within
knock
range?
an arrow and shoot it at him.
Okay.
So
Alright.
that's just.
Make your hit roll.
Oh, that works. Because that's plus 5.
Yep.
Alright, 18 is my armor class, so.
Wait. 18's your AC?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Why can't I get the regular medium AC, but he gets whatever?
He's
why.
wait. Well, let's see. What armor is he actually using?
I'm wearing chainmail.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
heavy
have-
armor.
Yeah. But when I have medium armor, which usually is 15, I get a 14. Whatever. Anyways.
It depends upon the medium armor, because the way medium armor works is the lower tiers of medium armor give 13, and then the max that you can get for a dex boost is +2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. That. I mean, either
And
way
heavy
hits,
armor, you
so-
can't get a dex boost.
Yeah, no, I know that. Now. 5 plus 3, that's an 8.
So I take how much?
8 damage.
Alright, that puts me to. Yeah.
And since you're still in the grease, you'd have to make another dex throw.
Another dex row. Oh.
Yeah. I think it lasts for.
Actually, he doesn't have to make a save. He can get up, because he's currently prone. So he can
Oh, so he can just get up.
half movement to get up.
Oh,
I'm-
okay.
I'm just gonna get up and rush towards you and swing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, mighty swing, come on.
No. Okay. I am going to do Shocking Grasp. Okay. Thanks, game.
Ah,
You shock your own sword.
You said it would only work.
I know. I was kidding.
Oh wait, I have advantage since he's wearing metal armor, right? Because he's wearing metal armor, correct?
wearing chainmail.
I think it's just
Yeah,
more
that's metal.
damage. I don't think it's. Yeah, chainmail
It's
is
advantage.
definitely metal.
Yeah, you have advantage on the track roll.
Oh, it's advantage?
Yeah.
Yep, then you do.
Boom. Didn't help, but.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, your turn, Omega.
All right, I take another swing.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
that's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and now for my damage roll. This will be. That's 12.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that hurt. I'm just going to try Shocking Grasp again. Advantage.
Advantage. Yep.
And no.
All right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to kill me again.
Probably.
Yeah, I did.
All right, and then I take my swing.
Well, what's his plus to attack?
I think it's like +4.
Yeah, then he wins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's
Yeah. No, I don't think there's a way for me to beat Omega right now just because he has too high AC.
Yeah.
Well, if I look here, it says I have a +6 attack and.
What?
No, plus this, what?
I have a +6 to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have
And,
+6 to
I
hit.
actually should be using a 1d10 because I have a dueling on right now. So my.
I mean,
You
either
have-
way, you win.
The dueling style, which means you do. It's +2 with duel. I think it's +2 if you're using a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, longsword is two-handed.
It can be one-handed with a shield, which he's using a shield, which is how he's getting
okay.
18 AC.
Oh, okay, it's a shield.
Yep.
Hmm.
His armor is 16. He's using a shield, which is 18. If he
That's-
switched to
yeah.
two-handed, he would have an AC of 16.
Yeah, no, what's throwing me off is the shield. I always
Mhm.
forget about shields.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm a mighty warrior. So I win?
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's much of a way to really for me attack you. Unless I got good rules, which I just was not tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Except on the grease, that actually worked.
Yep. Because not high dex.
Yeah.
So, did I bring your life to 0?
yeah.
like
he's dead.
like I keep saying, I can't really do anything to you right now. Just because how I have my build.
Alright, I guess I win.
Congrats.
You put on a good show, lad. So you
I
can
mean,
use more
you-
strength. After
you
all,
could-
you are going up against a man who's had years of experience.
And your armor is too heavy for me to really get through right now. But yes.
I only fought the finest of men.
So,
back in my-
by the way, just for humor's sake,
Yes.
outside of game,
Yeah.
so you met our lovely Tavian,
Yeah.
and so by the way, if you didn't free him, he was gonna get freed next morning.
Yeah, I figured.
And what it says is as a character quirk, Tavian will change his title from unlucky to some other appropriate adjective as his circumstances change. Thus, he would be Tavin the Unlucky, Tavin the Wounded, Tavin the Charming, Tavin the Slime Coated in the same adventure.
Okay. Slime coated. Alright.
That's literally word for word what it told me.
Okay.
So that's why I change his name every like 5 seconds.
No, it works. It's beautiful.
Oh, I like
Love
it.
it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
There's also like for instance, I ended up messing up the one part because I knew that there was a dwarf, and I knew that there was someone who was not supposed to be called the dwarf.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, oh shit, I just messed the two up.
Yeah. Nah, this was fun though.
So you did not go to 4, you did not go to 3, you did not go to 8. You kind of went to 9, you did not go to 10, you did not go to 12. You did not go to 14, 16, 15, 18, 11, 19, etc.
Okay.
And you technically didn't go to the graveyard. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a graveyard.
Yeah.
Nothing much there.
It's honestly just a graveyard.
I see. Unless you're a Nightstone.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're willing
Then
to
you
dig
get
up-
possessed.
Yeah.
So there is
Oh,
still
yeah, this was...
there is still a lot for you guys to explore.
Yeah. Also, we got most of the lore dumps this time around too. I assume.
Sort of, kinda. I mean, the main lore is the story of, basically the Legendary War, and of, Shredrig's, being the savior and stuff. Literally anyone you talk to could give you that story.
Yeah.
And then if you don't see it, like, you end up, like, they'll tell you it later, even if you didn't talk to, like, anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I want you to explore most of the town before I actually continue, so.
Yeah. Nah, I get that.
But, I love the fact that you can now see the NPCs. So, if I rejoin as player, how does it look?
I mean, you got little...
Oh yeah, you have,
Little bio.
Tavian the Geared.
Yep. Yeah, cute little tab.
And they have little, like, short bios. Like, is stout serious dwarf. Like, that was literally, again, so I played him as a stout serious dwarf.
You did it very well.
Yes.
I know, Mega keeps pissing off the goddamn shopkeeps.
I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm just asking questions to be being to the point. It's my character.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't have any money, but I would like to buy your finest plate mail. You basically insulted the man.
I said I had a little bit of money. I'd like to see how much your finest.
You still insulted him. He doesn't want that shit.
No, man, you gotta let me take one for the team. I'll get you that plate mail.
I would like to point out how many guards there are.
Oh, no. I'm going to sleep with him while he's asleep, and then I'm going to take the mail out. Bonus, I need a bag
He's
of holding.
are you a dwarf?
I mean, we can
No,
disguise her
hey,
as a dwarf.
we can disguise me, okay?
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't. I would rather not. But if you're willing to. So.
I'd be willing to wear the gear. Yes, of course. I mean, I would hate to, but I would be so willing. I mean, for the team.
I mean, I'm good neutral, so.
I don't think that's good.
No.
I mean, you don't have to know how the armor came into my possession. I could have large sums of wealth you don't know about.
Could have just found it
Exactly.
laying in
I'll
an
just,
alley.
I'll turn a blind eye to this. Let
A blind eye.
Just find it laying about. Like, oh, wonder how this got here.
I would also
Wow.
mention the fact that there are 250 people around this town.
Okay. Well, they can't hear us. We're speaking quietly, I hope.
Well, if we just tell them, like, oh, you see nothing.
Oh, hey,
then they'll
look!
see
There's
nothing,
someone
right?
running from the the armor shop with a thing of plate mail. That's
No,
interesting.
I need a bag of holding, man. See, I need a bag of holding.
No,
all the
you're not getting a
Actually,
bag of holding.
I can make
I
a
can
bag
smush
holding.
it. You can smush a body in a bag of holding.
Yes.
so I can smush that plate mail in there.
Actually, if you would be willing to wait like a level or two, and then I could make you a bag of holding.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Then
I
we can come
assume
back
we'll be
here.
coming back to this town eventually.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
So-
I gotta burn that one bar down.
By the way, I would like to mention that this town is for the next, like, ever. Like, the entire campaign, the entire next campaign, and basically those 2 full campaigns are set in this town.
So you're saying be
Okay.
really sneaky about it.
No,
Wow, it's really weird. Your armor has the logo of the armorer on it.
I say we come back when we actually have some gear to pull it off. But I think we could. I mean, he's expecting a date.
Right? We just gotta disguise me,
I
man.
looted off a corpse of a different person who died.
We just found a dead body in the alley, and it happened to have some scale mail that was from the shop we were wanting it from. What a coincidence!
And it just so happened to be stolen from there.
Well, there's nothing better to do than keep it.
Why be?
I
a
mean, it
good
would be
looter?
disrespectful to the dead, not to continue their,
Legacy.
yeah, their legacy.
Yeah.
You
That will live
guys,
on.
you guys are going to get murdered if you do that.
I mean, I'm pretty
No,
strong.
no.
I can handle some of these.
Then we gotta go get that one girl's the one guy's daughter. Cause she needs to get fucked.
Jesus Christ.
I like where this story's going.
I mean, ain't wrong.
This is the one time I get to be chaotic, whatever.
I hope it's chaotic neutral.
It is chaotic neutral.
Let's say chaotic evil would be
Yeah, I said no. I said no evil characters.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't planning on being evil this time.
You know what? Actually, at like 3rd level or second? No, 2nd level. I can start making you guys magic items.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I don't. Artificers aren't really aren't made to be like right in the middle of the fight. So. No, that dueling thing is kind of fun though.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of
that-
why
so
I
your
why I
units
did it
are-
was it's something different and it's
Mhm.
completely homemade. Like
Yeah.
it's basically based off of Dark Souls, if you couldn't gather that.
Yeah.
Instead of a red eye orb, it's a blue eye orb.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd have to have another bag of holding then replicate the two. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can find one somewhere.
Yeah.
Goods.
Maybe just laying around with some plate mail.
God damn it.
So it's finest.
Oh, there's something called the many-handed pouch. I forgot about this.
Mhm.
And it's basically like one pouch that shares inventory. So, I mean, you could just stuff it into that pouch and bring it out the other end somewhere.
That could work.
I'd have to be 4th level though. But
Sorry,
like, if we're going
apparently
full
the
retard
bag of
there-
holding is not in the player's handbook.
Yeah. No, but this is. I can also enhance everyone's weapons and defense. So I could give Omega a +1 to AC.
Sweet.
That's
So
awesome.
he'll have 19. So they'll have to get like a crit to kill it.
Well, you have to remember that they have pluses.
Yes. But still.
Like, it's not that they have to get a crit, they just have to get over the AC with the plus.
I know.
I have to get over 18 or 19.
Like,
No,
put it
the
this way,
modifiers don't
all of
exist.
you have +5 essentially in like most of your gear.
Yeah, no, what are you talking about? Modifiers don't exist.
Psh, yeah, what are modifiers?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good snack.
No. I actually, some of these are interesting. Like, While wearing these boots, the creature can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space the creature can see. That's kind of fun.
It's like a free Misty Step.
Basically.
Yeah. But yeah. I can duplicate almost any magical item though, so.
That's pretty
Although
bad.
Noted, do not give him magic items.
No,
That's just rude.
I think I can only do it like once per long rest, I think.
I mean, but still, if I give you one magic item and you do it once every long rest, 5 days go by and you have 5 magic items.
Yeah. Well,
Like
let's see.
I said, I have a list of 5 that I'm planning on probably giving to you guys throughout the thing. They're nothing like super fancy, like, oh god, this is gonna break the game or anything like that, but they're just kind of artsy cutesy stuff.
Okay. How heavy is a shield in D&D? Do you know?
25 pounds?
1 second. I can easily look that up. I just have to pull up the character sheet for someone, because it auto puts the shield in, and my thing is lagging like crazy right now.
Lag.
Boop.
It is 6 pounds.
6 pounds, damn it. If it was 5 pounds, then I could launch it out of my catapult.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Just snatch the shield from him and load it up.
Goodbye,
no,
friend! Here, just put a bunch of feathers with it. Tie it to a bunch of balloons. Make it lighter.
No, don't do that to my shields.
I think there is a spell to make things lighter, if I remember correctly.
I don't know. I know there's Featherfall. I don't know.
There's Featherfall, but...
I think that says it makes you as light as a feather.
Yeah, just cast on the shield. It's just like no, gravity turned off, so it just kind of floats away.
Gravity ain't too much to me.
I don't really. Well, I don't know. I get this.
So I assume these duels don't give us any experience.
No.
No.
They're simply for fun, and they give me a chance of not DMing.
Yeah. And I
Um,
think. Oh.
but in all honesty, they allow you to kind of fight PCs if you want to, or NPCs.
So
Okay.
this part has actually nothing to do with the story.
It has nothing to do with the story currently.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's why no one knew anything about it.
I just wanted to make.
When it comes to the like a second or third campaign that I do with this, I might include it into something.
Okay.
I've already said that it can't be removed with the remove curse.
Yeah.
Basically because that was sort of kind of hinting that the person knows how to remove curses.
Okay, so if we chop off our hand...
He'll do his best to heal you, but you're losing the hand.
See, I was just thinking about it, since I'm a Warforged, I can just kind of slap another hand on.
Yeah.
So what if I just cut it off and just put another hand on? Because it's not like I'm going to bleed out or anything.
Who knows?
And
Noted. If you get a nat 1, you're losing your hand. Got it. And I swing my sword, and my hand detaches, and my hand and sword go flying off into the distance.
And then you're crushed by falling rocks.
Well, crap.
Then your hand gets crushed by falling rocks.
Yeah, that's better.
So,
Shit, you could...
you guys, okay, so how many places have you been to? 1, 2, 3, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. 9.5 out of 23.
Jeez.
That's pretty good.
I thought you would get through this entire place in a session.
Well, there's a lot to do here, monster.
I know. I've been reading it for the past month.
Well, I'm surprised it's interesting.
And I still failed.
Well, we have next week, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is everyone good for same time, same place next week?
Yeah.
Everybody surrounds
I
us.
am.
Yes, I should be.
How about you, Chappie?
Yeah, I should be good.
Okay.
The main thing
we'll
is,
just fourth round.
did you all enjoy it?
Yes.
Of course.
I loved it. Besides the part where everyone started being me.
You were being an ass. They're gonna respond in kind.
Alright, I will be nicer.
I mean, you also basically walked up to the weaponsmith, who is being nice to you, and basically just said, like, hey, yeah, you know your buddy across the street? Yeah, he was an ass to me, so I hate him. And so he's just like, sure, what can I do for ya? And now you're gonna start hating on my weapons? Like... The first thing you said was like, hey, yeah, I'm not interested in anything you're selling, but can you upgrade my weapon? Like...
Well, I said that way more politely. You're making me sound like a bad guy.
I don't
Well, you
appreciate
kinda-
any of your hard work on any of your artistic things that are behind you, but fuck you, improve my longsword.
Just want to be improved.
There's my cat sleeping in a pizza box.
Put it this way, I'm not giving you any +1 weapons.
Wait,
You guys
what?
don't deserve +1 weapons yet.
I can make them, so. Defiance.
This is gonna turn to a monster versus bread situation already.
I mean,
Well,
just
that is
because they're
very
+1 doesn't mean they're sturdy.
That's true. Well, I think. What does it say? Or does it just say, no, it just gets a grant +1 bonus?
Pretty sure they're pretty.
Plus, I'm DM, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
That is true.
But that would bring people.
I could just say, yeah, it's a +1, but it's a -2 to a damage.
Yes, but Defiance.
All hail Almighty God.
Goddess,
I
thank you
need
very
no gods
much.
Where I'm going.
I am not Maliki. The thing is that's like my go-to goddess at this point. Yeah.
Alright,
No.
I think I'm gonna go to sleep for the rest of the night.
Okay, have a good night.
For the rest of the night. Why not tomorrow? Oh
I
god,
don't
I have
have-
work tomorrow.
Ew.
Ends today, unfortunately.
I mean today. I mean tomorrow. Alright, first of all, before you go, favorite parts.
I have school today, unfortunately.
Favorite parts?
Ew.
One thing.
Definitely not me getting beat up.
Hey, I mean, you got attacked by a lovely tentacle. And
Oh,
you
yeah, that
you
was-
got slapped with her tail.
Mhm.
She was trying to ballerina you so hard.
No, yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I don't know, the battering ram was pretty good too, although that didn't happen to me. Does our favorite
That
parts,
was
is it that it would had to happen to us?
No, it can be anything.
Okay. Well, it was also funny, Omega just being kind of an ass to the shopkeep.
I know, and then he was like, give me free shit. And I'm like, no.
Fortunately, kind of diffused with the weaponsmith, but not with the armor man.
Yeah, I mean, because he was like, I'm repairing yours. I guess I'll repair yours too. Like, I can't really, like, upcharge you or anything while the other person's here. Like, it makes me look bad, so.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fun though. Yeah, thank you for
I just
DMing.
like how you all have, like, you just got brand shiny new, like, weapons now. Quality
Yes.
guaranteed.
Yeah. Sorry if I, at any point, was almost stepping on your toes. I'm used to being a DM.
No, you didn't even realize if you did.
Oh, okay.
I was too busy trying to make sure that none of you got crushed by falling rocks.
I see.
There were a few times where I thought I saw a meteor, but
Oh lord.
I'm kidding.
Just swatted it away.
I'm kidding. Yeah, it hit a satellite.
A dwarven satellite.
It was when I molested the priest, right?
Basically, you just stole his glove off of his hand, and he's just like, "Can I have my glove back?" Like,
I gave it back. I haven't stolen anything.
I know.
So-
And you were like, "Yeah, you shouldn't lie." He never lied. He just said he didn't know anything about like.
Yeah, and he had
what
one, so
caused
he
it.
lied about, not knowing anything because he has one.
He doesn't know anything about it. It just showed up. Like you don't know anything about
he
it.
knows he has one.
Also, I want to say, I said grabby hands because that was the first word that came to
I
mind.
know.
Although that was not the right word at all, so I apologize.
That's why he was just kind of like, yeah, sure.
Like, rogues.
Do you have any dwarves to party with? Like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
So I'm looking forward to that, but I almost want to do the plate mail theft now too.
We gotta do that, and we gotta go get that guy's daughter.
Oh yeah, hook her up.
And then the betrothed lady too. We gotta go get her.
Well,
It's a triangle. It's a 3-point mission.
God damn it.
Well,
You guys
have
are gonna make people pissed, and you're gonna make the town riot.
No. You have a disguise kit, right? Since you're a rogue.
I should. Let me check my inventory. I'm pretty sure I do.
Because if you have a disguise kit, then we could disguise the daughter as a dwarf, and then hook her up with the Flamebeard dude.
I would like to also admit, like, Flamebeard is probably close to his, like, 50s or 60s.
Oh god, never mind. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of never mind.
He's probably more towards, like, upper 40s, lower 50s, but, like, he's been doing armor work. Like, he is a well-known armorer. Like, it's not like he's a new apprentice or something.
Yeah. No, then we'll just hook up Brown with him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Say, disguise me, man. I'll go for it.
I mean, or you have
I'm
the
an
person
elf,
who's an
age is just a
actual
number.
dwarf. Like, you don't have to go on a date with him.
No. I'm 6'3". I want to disguise myself as a dwarf.
Oh god. You now have to walk on your knees. You have half movement speed. But I didn't hear.
Lord.
What was Chappie? What was your favorite part? Good to hear.
Probably the interaction over the plate mail. And now
Over the
this
plate
new
mail.
plan of stealing it.
Don't trust a rogue. Never trust a rogue.
I am learning this all too well now.
By the way, just out of mentioning the fact, this place often has adventurers.
Yes.
So there may be, and this is again out of game, but there may be precautions set up so that they don't lose all their business. Because again, it is a very, very heavy trade area. So if they're constantly having rogues come through and steal shit, they're gonna put up some sort of defense.
Yeah.
This is
so
a
we dig
this
a
is
tunnel.
this is a semi-living city. It's
You're saying
only
we need a
semi because I'm
druid.
basing a lot of it off of the book, but it is a living city. So if you do one thing to one person, it'll probably get around town.
Yeah.
And people will most likely find out, and you will most likely probably go to jail. I also like the fact that no one asked Tavian why he was so scared and running away, but that's besides the point.
Oh. Okay. I
Hey, in
mean,
my business, you don't ask questions.
I mean,
So-
he is a rogue, and he got an 18 on his stealth check, so maybe you didn't even notice his.
yeah.
That was an 18 roll. That wasn't even with his
Nice.
with his buff.
That's pretty good.
So maybe you
I
didn't even
heard-
notice it.
So you guys were talking about something about a special at that tavern, and I kind of want to go try it now. Because what was that?
It was called. I have to pull it back up now. It was like Devil's Blood or something like that.
Okay. Is it like one of those roadside diner challenges? If you beat it, you get something.
No, it's not.
Darn.
You get a T-shirt.
You get a T-shirt.
You get a high five. It's it has a cooler name than it actually like is.
Okay.
You guys didn't ask what it was, so I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
So that was the other bar. So the other bar. Where is the? Why am I blanking on where the? It's 17. What? No, it's 9. Why was I looking at 17? 9. Crossroads Tavern. It is called Devil's Blood. It is
Okay.
the house special.
Okay.
It's getting burned down because they rejected us.
Well, they didn't reject
Nobody
you. You
rejects
just
my
didn't
family.
pay.
What's
No,
your
they rejected my family, man. I'm
What's
personally
your,
offended.
what's your alignment, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Chaotic
Gotta
neutral.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty evil.
What, Chappie?
No, I'm not killing anybody.
Oh,
I'm just
I gotta
burning
go.
it down.
Burning
Okay.
down a tavern full
Have a
of
good night.
people.
Yeah,
Night.
thanks, guys.
No,
See ya.
it's
Night-night.
empty.
See ya.
Bye.
The tavern was not empty.
I'm not saying now. I'm saying when it's empty. I'm not gonna hurt anybody.
It's a tavern. When is a tavern ever empty?
Like when there's something else going on in town. Causes a
Also,
distraction.
if you remember, a lot of the people live in their establishments.
Okay, he can find a new home. Somewhere that's less oppressive. My God.
They're not oppressive. You had to pay to get unlimited drinks.
That's offensive.
What if we take advantage of that, though?
You can literally go in and drink all night.
Okay.
Like that is you're paying the money to get in per person, and you can drink as much as you want.
Okay, so we get everybody really drunk, and then we get their coin purses.
I mean, honestly, you can if you want.
How much was that, the unlimited special?
They didn't ask.
I think it was
Okay.
2 gold.
Oh, then maybe I did say. Yeah, it was 2 gold for entry. And it's
I mean,
unlimited.
that's not bad.
Yeah, because I did say what everything was. So it's 2 gold per person, and then if you want mead, it's sold for 1 electrum per tankard.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, that's not...
you have the Devil's
Highway
Blood,
robbery.
which no one asked about, and that is money.
Okay. I mean, I'll pay for it because I don't need food. I'm not joking either. I really don't need
Yep.
food.
Jeez.
But none of you decided to even like see who else was in there, so
Yeah.
yep. And Tavian is probably not gonna join you.
Fair enough.
Okay, we need a bard. We have to seduce him.
Wait. No, our Chappie's the bard, isn't he?
Is he?
No, Chappie is sorcerer.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm?
Let's just convince Omega he's a bard from now on. But like he still has he is a war fighter or whatever.
Oh,
But no,
by the way, I forgot for Omega, but I forgot to tell him what type of music was being played.
Oh no.
Um,
I don't know. I just want to kind of pick up a bunch of junk at the general store, and then just kind of try to find stupid ways to use it in battle. Like the branch. I'm still going to use that thorned branch.
So 3. So
Actually, I should probably
the
have that.
music that was being played, I have to figure out what because he didn't even talk to the person who was playing music either. He just kind of sat in there and ate and left. I didn't even get to send him the person because I got distracted with someone else. But there is a waiter that you can meet as well, or a someone there. Just because I kind of forgot to do that, that's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That was this place. So it was what is his name? Why am I so it's literally that person. God damn it. I looked at that person like 6 times. Load.
Monster,
Okay.
did I ever tell you that I figured out how to make undead for free in my Pathfinder game?
Did you say bake or make?
Make. I can
Well,
create them.
awesome.
I chased our priest away, though, because he saw them. But it saved our lives, so I don't think he has right to judge.
I agree.
How does... How would you do that, then? Because, well, I don't know much about Pathfinder, to be honest.
It costs you an obsidian stone worth 25 gold per hit die, so I use major creation to create a whole bunch of stones, and then I use stone shape and shape them into individual gems, and then I create undead.
Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, and I have a giant bag of holding, which is literally it's 5 feet. It's so big. I wear it as a cape because I'm tiny. Like literally, I'm tiny. So I wear it as a cape, and then I fly around on my little familiar, and I open the bag and I just pour undead on people.
So by the way, the music that was being played on the drums.
Okay. You know, if we do run into an undead in this campaign, both sides are not going to have a fun time with me. Because Ferns' flaw is he will just straight out target any undead he sees, no matter what.
Oh shit.
Like,
Hi, would you like to be our
exactly.
Alright. Well, I'm closing everything up. I'm finally gonna stop the recording.
Okay. But no, yeah, this was fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun to GM, although, you know, mistakes happen, but
It's part of the learning process. You did really good.
Yeah, you did.
exactly. I only messed up the fact that I wasn't supposed to call the person who looks like a dwarf a dwarf.
Hey, it
Honestly,
gets confusing.
It was also
Yeah.
so funny that of all the people who went there, it was only the dwarf. No one else went there. I was like, to anyone else, I would have had you make a save, like to figure out if it was a dwarf. But no, just the one person who went there was the dwarf, and I was like, God damn it.
It's just perfect.
But yeah, there are still way too many places for you guys to go.
Actually, I just thought of another great idea.
Oh jeez.
What if we what if we somehow convinced Rumden that a pretty lady wanted to go on a date with him, but it was really just Flamebeard? And Flamebeard's expecting a female dwarf. So if we disguise Rumden as something like that, he doesn't realize that he'll be called a dwarf and a woman.
It's so fucked up. I love it.
Speaking of which, do I have stats for those?
Oh yeah, I'm Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, like I said, I thought you would get along far too well with them.
I'm sorry, I'm just really shy. So
No,
No, it's
I
fine.
know. But that's kind of the point of this, right? To get out, explore, watch me be stupid at being a DM, make
Ooh.
mistakes.
You're awesome. Don't put yourself down like that.
Debatable.
Dude, you were there for my first DM session.
Did a lot better than I did.
Okay, I've also watched over 500 hours of Matt Mercer, so.
See, no denial.
No, I'm just saying it rubs off on you, man.
No,
Also-
but
You're
there,
really into characters.
like I said,
Monster-
there was a
Ah.
few things that I homebrewed in there and a few stuff like that.
Mhm.
Perks of
And
being
Mon-
the DM.
Mm-hmm.
the first time I DM'd, I knew almost nothing about Dungeons and Dragons. I think you did very well tonight.
Oh, why, thank you.
At least not.
Like I said, I have a lot of stuff planned for when you leave this place. Not a lot planned for while you're in it, because I expected it to be like a session. And it might be 2 full sessions of you being in this town.
Well, it took you guys like 3 sessions to get through Nightstone, right?
I don't remember. Honestly, I thought we would make more progress, because some of the things are very short. Like, for instance, the manor
Mm-hmm.
is like 2 lines.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just like, they live here, it's closed off, they don't want to deal with people, they don't want to deal with anyone trying to seduce their daughter, and they don't want to deal with anyone trying to, like, visit.
Okay.
So we have
Like,
to seduce the daughter.
Put it this way,
Yeah.
there is nothing here, there is not even, like, a 23 or 22. Like, it's
Yeah.
listed as 22, but they didn't even mention it, because it's just like, it's the manor. It's the manor. It's completely locked off to the public.
Because we're not rich.
No, it's just, you're not normal. You're not part of there.
Oh.
They honestly don't really want, like, they own the town, but they don't really want to deal with the town.
That's fair.
Like, they don't want to run it and everything.
Yeah.
That's
So that's why Derek basically runs it.
Yep. He is in
Yeah.
charge of running it, and then there's a council of a bunch of people who you've actually met, some of them.
Oh, we have?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of the townsfolk are the council members.
Okay.
They're not gonna advertise and say, "Hey, yes, I'm a council member."
No, they have little badges.
They have a flag above their head. It's
Little
kind of like The
question mark.
Sims, you know?
Oh, the plumb bob.
Yep. Anyway, I think that's enough. Meow.
Yeah. Have a good night.